Go time. We're live. You can all be
Hello.
seen. Actually, I'm gonna. Uh, excuse me.
We're
I'm gonna
all seen.
adjust
We're
Kurt's.
all seen. Do you want me to move my camera?
No, no,
What are
no.
we
Your
doing?
camera's perfectly fine. You are. Oh, stop it. You don't have to. Yeah, stop it. Quit it.
It's too
Oh,
late.
uh-oh. That makes
That's
Jason
it.
mad.
Somebody.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh
You wouldn't like
gosh.
him when he's angry.
You won't
You're
like
ruining
me
his
when I'm angry.
There we go.
second
Sorry, I'm
favorite.
just fixing it for myself.
Thank you for the subscription.
It's more for me and
Oh,
listen.
you're
I
welcome.
got 2 more days.
No, 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 no. Thank you, Beatrice, for the subscription.
Aw.
Let's say thanks real quick. I got a
Thanks.
pride heart. Oh, I got the pride heart right side. I need the other side. So maybe somebody else will subscribe, and I'll get that for the other 22 months in a row, guys. So cray cray. Oh, and I got
Almost.
Courtney got the pride koala. That's nice. That's always fun.
Koala.
Oh, you got that one here. Hold on, I'll find it. How do I? We should make the heart. I can't figure it out right now. That's a lot of work. How's everybody doing? I got to see some of you this last week. Actually, I guess I got to see one of you this last week. Thanks for coming over, Kurt. That was a lot of fun.
You're welcome. It was, you know what? I have to say, Anthony, it was hard walking by his computer. And I saw those cards. I saw those cards. They were stacked up. And
They were
like,
looking at you.
There was something on top of them, and I was like, "Well, there's something on top of them. I can't accidentally boink." And I'm like, "Whoa! Now they're open. Now I can see."
Now
everything."
I know.
Well, you could. It would be real. It'd be really weird, and I'd feel like that was a
Yeah.
breach of trust.
It would have been.
Yeah. So thanks for
It wa-
not.
It would have been what Clovis would have done. So
Absolutely.
I feel like I should
Gotta
have.
stay in character.
But
Well,
I decided not to.
I'm
But
proud
I know
of
how. I did see it. I was like,
You know
there
it's
were
there.
there were a lot of cards there. There wasn't just like that one card. There were multiple cards there, and I was like, "Whoa, there's a lot of cards there."
He's preparing to kill us all.
Yeah, there's cards. Actually, if you saw, I'm looking at the stack right now. If you saw the top one, did you look at the top one?
That's what we're doing today.
No, there was something on. There was something. I feel like
Oh, it could have been the
Could there
remote
be-
control.
could,
Yeah,
could there have been something on top of it that's black?
there was indeed something on top of it that's black. This handy dandy Xbox.
That's what it was. Yep, the
Right on
Xbox
top.
controller was on there. Yep.
I want to say thank you so much for the 300 biddies to Spankleberry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 25 biddies to Fritshaw. You guys are my ad farming, like, it's wonderful. I appreciate it. It's the best. It makes me money. Money is nice.
Money.
The more of it that I have, the better. So yeah, the very top card, which is this one, which comes across as white because it's like it's
Uh-oh.
giving the background, is actually, I don't know if you can read any of that. Can you see it?
Just gotta pause it. real
If you
quick.
just hold it a little closer to the camera and just
Can
stop
you
for a
just type
second.
type it into the Twitter?
No.
Show us on a Word
Help us
document.
But this one's dead. You guys killed a barbed a devil. There you go. That one's finito.
Travel.
Barbed devil. But yeah, there's
15 AC, 90 to 110
Hi,
health.
Milton.
yeah, no,
I
110
definitely
health.
didn't read it. Oh, okay.
So it says, there you go. Barbed devil, AC 15, advantage on spells, HP 110.
Ooh.
Your first hit looked like it did 10 damage because it went from 110 to 100, and then all the other stuff, and the attacks are down here. That's how I write my cards. So if you can real quick see it, whoa, that's that one, because we haven't killed that guy yet. So yeah, thank you. Let me give another thanks for another subscription here. Gosh, I'm just getting all kinds of stuff. What I get, I got Pride Rhino for 16 months of subscription from Spangleberry. Thank you so much for 16 months in a row. That means you only missed one that Fritch got. That's impressive. So thank you. Yeah, so thanks for not ruining anything then, Kurt. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
We got
To you.
Yeah, I mean, really, just for me. There's no. I'm the only one that would feel slighted. You guys
Yeah,
would have
no one
a
else
major
would.
advantage.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, I have to start hiding this stuff because
You keep inviting people over.
I keep inviting people over, but more importantly, if you would have looked into this book, you would have seen all kinds of things that I have planned. If you sold it like, I really got to go downstairs to the bathroom. I might be a minute.
Gonna be a few minutes. Yeah.
I'm gonna take something in the bathroom to read. Do you have anything?
Yeah, anything downstairs? Like maybe on my way, I'll just grab something. Yeah, there's all kinds of info in this book. So whoever comes over next, when you come to the basement, this is the look
Anthony,
for
I think
that
we need
one.
to go over to their house for some
Yeah,
reason.
I think you got a birthday coming up in a little over a month.
It's a very fancy one. It's from my old company, ActionNet. It's embossed and everything. It's very fancy dancy. But yeah, this is the one you really want. If you want the quick and dirty of all the ideas that we have planned for this particular adventure. That's that one I'm going to start hiding because I don't want you guys finding that one.
No.
Anybody do anything fun for their 3-day weekend?
I watched
What?
Hamilton. Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't exist.
Yeah, it did exist. You watched Hamilton. I think
Yeah.
you, along with 72 million other people that all watched it, which is awesome. I'm so glad that people are getting to see it that didn't get to see it in theaters. And for people that saw it in theaters, I'm glad they're getting to see it again because it's worth a watch.
Never got a chance to see it live, and I was very bummed.
Well,
It's
that
very expensive.
it was indeed very expensive.
It was very expensive.
Is it good?
I loved it.
Yeah, it's very good. It was
Red
very much
Baron.
well worth the watch. Did anybody else get to see it that hadn't seen
It's
it
less
before?
raw than last time.
It's
Come
what-
on, Chip.
What's in a Winnower?
What's a Red Baron?
Pizza,
A
man.
pizza. How do you not know that?
Curse
What?
you, Red Baron.
Oh, sorry.
Curse you, Red Baron.
We were doing homemade pizza experiments. Sorry.
Oh, that's not
Uh,
Red Baron.
That's not homemade. It's not. It's also
No,
not
this
delivery.
failed, so we're going to Red Baron.
But Red Baron. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm not. I'm sure it all
It's
makes
not
sense.
delivery. It's Red Baron.
That's not their saying, Anthony. Damn it. You're gonna get us sued. Probably not. But I don't think
Maybe.
I don't think anybody over at DiGiorno is watching this. Our one subscriber on the internet is a DiGiorno employee. Oh no, they said it! Quick, alert the boss.
he's an Italian. Just
I'm
very
not-
Italian.
I'm not gonna
I
do
didn't
that.
hear Italian.
I'm not gonna do that in today's political climate. It's just not a good idea.
It's not a good idea, but that's where you went.
Nope, I didn't. Maybe you did. Not me. Not I, said the mouse. I refuse. So yeah, we had a nice
shoot.
3-day weekend. We also watched Hamilton, even though we had seen it. We celebrated the 4th of July with my in-laws came over, and we hung out and did some grilling outside. And then the day after, we celebrated my wife's 37th birthday. She's a wonderful old lady that's a year older than me now, and I
For now.
for now, yeah, but only for now. She is 6 weeks older than me, so I get to hold her over her head for the next 6 weeks that she robbed the cradle and took on a young one. So it's a fun
At least
thing
you
we
get-
do every year.
At least you get 6 weeks. I only get what, 2.5 weeks?
We are 17 days apart, except on leap years.
Mm,
And
man.
it's 18.
Yeah,
Good
well,
thing.
you snagged an older man though, Courtney. So that's
I did.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
not like an upgrade. That's a
Uh-uh.
sad thing.
I'll never get ahead of my wife. So
I mean, that's kind of how it works.
right, but it's like never like we'll never be on the same birthday year.
Oh,
like
Oh,
age.
yeah, for sure, yeah. No, I got you.
Separated by greater than 1 year.
I will
By, yeah.
say,
By 9 years.
Oh, okay.
Ilana will always be older than
7.
me too.
Right, but when you say like she's a year older, she's not really a year older.
She's 37 and
Not how it works.
I'm 36. so-
37.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah, but
Thank you so much
What,
for the
next month
19
you'll be 37?
months of subscription. Multimedia Ace. Let's say a big thank you with that. Thanks for the Pride Strong. We are just getting loads of Pride emotes. Everybody is just handing them out. This is great. If you're watching stream, you're getting emotes. If you get something from someone, say thanks. It's always a nice thing to do.
I don't know how it works, but it's told me to thank people like 4 times. So
Then you-
thanks people like
you-
4 times.
You click a button that says say thanks to this person and then press enter.
If you think I use Twitch for anything but this, you're mistaken. But
Well,
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't
That's
take
how I
rocket
feel.
science to figure out how this thing goes. You click a
I
button.
said thanks with my words, my mouth words.
with your mouth
said it. I
words, you
said
know
the
what?
thing.
That's acceptable. We'll take your mouth words. I feel like those are good enough.
Those are my second favorite words.
Problem is, I don't have a
I don't want to know what what the number 1 seed is.
A written
Spangle.
word.
Oh, okay. The written word. I don't think that's what he was talking about.
That's 100% what I was talking about.
I know.
I'm not even sure where your mind went.
Because I don't know. It's you. You never know.
Fair enough.
Mouth words and maybe some other words that you can make from another place. I'm not sure. I don't know that they're words though. The written word. The written word is good. That's a good thing. I'm with you on that. Thank you for pulling that one out of wherever
The
I
gutter.
had it.
Where you thought the words were originally coming from?
Yeah, I don't know if I understand how speech works. Maybe.
Have you ever understood?
Yeah, I thought I did at one point.
Mhm. You always have. Don't play.
Yeah, no, I think I do.
What does your shirt say today, Courtney?
Oh, I'm done
I'm done.
adulting.
For today.
Yeah, let's be mermaids.
Oh,
I like mermaids.
mine is for Canterbury. If anybody is a big New Zealand fan, this is the big brand over there, Canterbury. Ilana got it for me when she went and visited New Zealand. So
It's a good place to get it from.
get it from the source. It was very expensive, I'm
It's
sure.
it's like the Canterbury Tales.
I think they're probably related. I mean, the guy that wrote those, he's from New Zealand, I'm sure. 100%. Guaranteed.
Is that a Lego barber shop? Is that what's happening there?
That's a Lego barbershop. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting a bit faded there.
Oh, nice. Very nice. It's a quick, like, I feel like that's what we need to be doing for COVID haircuts. People just should do like the Lego Lego replacement quickly. Everybody should have a rug on their
Detachable
head.
scalp?
Yeah, detachable scalp. That's exactly. I think that should be what we're focusing on. We're not going to come up with a cure. So instead, just come up with detachable scalps for
Why do
everyone.
you say anything like that?
Because I feel like it's easier to create a detachable scalp than it would be to come up with a cure at this point in time.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I mean,
One size
Perhaps.
fits all.
Okay. At this point,
So
so
only
if you
because
had,
it's like, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you had a detachable, this is like, the group question. Everybody, I expect an answer from everybody. If you
Okay.
had a detachable scalp with, with 3, scalp heads, hat included, whatever, what would be your 3 hairs, hats, heads?
Obviously, I would need a rainbow. Rainbow one would be number 1.
Yeah,
I'd
like
go,
a-
I'd go full bald on the other one, and then I'd go. I'd have. I'd
Well,
go
full
Kurt's
bald-
hair.
The full bald would be like your
Well,
default hair.
I feel like your full bald would be my default.
Yeah.
Well, this, I think is
Well,
my
because look at
default
his shirt,
hair.
like he's bald, and if you look at Ryan's shirt here, he's bald. So you get 3 haircuts plus your bald one.
Okay.
so but would
Alright.
it be like exposed like flesh?
Yeah, would it be
for
skull?
on a human being? Because that would be
It'd be
horrific.
human,
but
but
the-
you'd have
but
a
the-
stud on top.
good. It would be weird otherwise.
Multimedia. Corbin has. It seems as though he has stepped away for a moment.
I'm here.
Oh.
I'm just eating and not being rude.
Oh, you could turn on your video.
Yeah, turn
'cause
it on.
Some people are really into watching people eat.
Yeah. And speaking softly, get real close to your mic while you're chewing.
Tell us all about food.
Oh, Anthony would love that.
Be my little smackle, my smackles monsters.
And Jason would love if you just built right
Oh, into the God.
microphone.
Yeah. No, we're gonna do ASMR D&D. It's a new thing. Everybody. And now I'm rolling the dice to see if I have inspiration.
Oh, jeez.
I do not have inspiration.
Having recorded my own home sessions just so I don't have to take notes, Like when you are rolling on a table, you'd be surprised like how loud it actually is in the recording.
It's incredibly loud, especially when you don't have a shock mount on that particular microphone that you have. But you have one now, so that's good.
I have.
That's a big winner. The old Blue Yeti, it's tried and true. It's the good stuff.
Guy I bought this from was about 7 feet tall.
Only 7 feet.
I found that deal for you, right?
Thereabouts. Yeah.
Just making you spend your money. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would your rainbow hair be an afro, Anthony? Like, would it be clown hair?
Could I have both?
What?
You could style it any way you want. I feel.
Okay, cool.
Once it's on, I think you can go any way you want.
Whatever.
You can do a blowout,
Ooh.
like a Brazilian blowout.
Oh, good to know.
I
don't know what that is.
I feel like I'd need to do like the Fabio, like super long, straight flowing thing.
Of course, got a picture of my hair like that.
Oh God.
On Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, now I need to find this.
I'm going to
Wonderful.
Facebook right now. That's
It's a beautiful
It's
thing.
one of Anthony's profile pictures, for the record.
Let's
Oh,
see.
I found it. I'm gonna.
Is it a wig or is it?
No.
It's his hair. It's after I spent hours
Okay.
straightening it.
That's gonna happen right now.
It was
Hour.
it was really, really impressive.
I will make it easy for you. I'm gonna put it in the.
Oh, you're gonna put it on Skype.
Let's see. You said it's one of his.
It's one of his profile pictures.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. For everybody on the stream, there you go. There's Mr. Anthony S. Cardell with his Fabio locks.
I'm like, okay. I'm so greasy.
Did you have a thing blowing your hair back? Because
That
I think there was a
There
fan.
was the fan because your the room in your dad's
At-
house didn't have AC, and that's
oh
in your old
my gosh.
bedroom.
This is good stuff.
top floor. Yeah.
That's high
Like,
quality, Anthony.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good picture. Like for a
well,
cell phone.
It's something.
Not a
Hey.
good picture of me. I'm saying a good quality
Oh,
picture.
okay.
Things can be done well, and they don't need to be good.
Yeah, no,
right.
nailed it. That's a disturbing thing to see there. That's my little brother.
Looking at who has inspiration, Courtney.
Yeah, I don't know why I lost my inspiration. I didn't use mine last time.
You certainly did.
What?
You did. I'm pretty sure.
But I didn't even re-roll my my 5 at the end. We were like, I don't think I did.
I mean, it's
I don't
not
remember.
there.
I don't remember when him using
Right at
it.
the end, I rolled that 5, and I was convinced not to re-roll.
Yeah,
And
you
then
didn't
were like,
re-roll it.
I think you probably would have learned a little bit more about that dream if you had re-rolled. I was like, too late now.
All right,
Yeah.
fine. I'll give you.
Yeah, you just wanted me to have
He
to do
didn't-
the recap.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather have Courtney do the recap.
He didn't do it.
You only want me to do it because I made the confession that I forgot I was mixing up
doesn't-
my weeks.
She was like, I was doing a
She's
bunch
like,
of
"We were
mushrooms, and I don't
wondering
remember what we
how-"
did.
Yeah.
Listen, Truly was making it really hard to concentrate, and I definitely mixed up what week I was in. Remember parts.
Well, it is about that time. So, unless anybody wants to share what hairstyle that they would be swapping, we're gonna get into the recap from last week, which should be short because
Get into the recap.
we did get
lost
cut.
the stream.
We crossed the streams, and we got a blue screen of death.
Lost the stream.
That's
of
right.
I know how that is. I replaced my
Yeah.
computer because of it.
Yeah. So, nobody else for haircuts? I mean,
I already said rainbow.
yeah, the
I
rainbow
would
was
good.
my
totally
first.
get the Lagatha Viking warrior haircut. That would be cool.
That would be a good one. Yeah, from Vikings.
What?
Yes,
Yeah, no, I got
Lagatha from Vikings, and when she's all like battle or shield maiden mode.
I'm picking up what you're laying down. I could
Is
rock
that like-
that.
Thor style braids, or I don't know what it is.
Look it up on the computer.
Gosh,
you
Anthony,
think I can spell Lagatha?
It's not that hard.
Lagatha.
that's probably it.
Lagatha.
Nailed it. Got
Oh,
it in
there's
one.
an E. Lagartha.
Lagatha.
Lagartha.
Um,
Oh, that's neat. She's
Yeah.
got like 20 different hairstyles on that picture.
Yeah.
she had lots of different hairstyles for that show. All right, so it's time for a recap time. Does anybody want to
Go,
give
Courtney.
recap for inspiration?
Go, Courtney.
Jay said we lose our inspiration if we give recaps.
No.
Yeah.
If we have inspiration.
Everyone will lose inspiration.
Oh.
Oh, I feel like
then that's you guys can do it all you want. You know, I don't have anything to lose here.
Yeah,
You'll
actually,
get disadvantage.
maybe it'll just automatically everybody's will switch, so she'll get it. And you guys all lose.
Hey, let's do that. I like this idea.
I
No.
think Clovis should give the recap because he did a lot.
He did.
He
I don't even remember what
certainly did.
You
See,
had-
I'm not the only one that doesn't.
You had
remember.
some opinions.
I remember
About-
bits and pieces.
So I can say what I do remember, and hopefully I
There we
hit the
go.
right
We'll
week.
Start there.
Yeah, hopefully it's the right week.
I hope it's the right week.
We've done like 20 of these.
This is episode number 20, guys. We
Oh,
are
I
in.
can count.
This is
Yay.
the 20th time. Actually, I guess it's kind of the 21st time because our session 0 was
You didn't count it?
number 00, I think.
Oh, I remember now. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it, Courtney?
I can, and you guys can fill in whatever I missed.
You start. You start. We'll help you.
Okay.
We're a
Alright.
team. We're a
Boom.
team.
Let's go.
I remember when we first started, we revivified the Brad that got killeded very violently. And then all of a sudden, Clovis just goes crazy and yells at the drow bag for, I just want to call him that, yelled at Chad for making deals with devils.
I don't know who Chad is, but I know who Chaz is.
Chaz.
Chaz. Yeah, we knew it. You know what, Courtney? We knew what you meant. Anthony's
Yeah.
being pedantic. I wonder where he gets that
And
from.
shallow.
I have no
He
idea.
knows
Yeah.
my love of public speaking so much.
I
What a
will say that
drawback.
I will say that I was intimidating Chaz and
Yeah,
other
you
people
were.
because they were being jerks and they made deals with Aboleth, the sea monster of mind control. Like that was one thing that the band was doing was cheaters.
Well, I think it was just the
Just Chaz.
Chaz.
The Chaz.
I don't
Well,
think
but
that-
the band was in it. They knew. The band knew.
They knew.
That they knew.
Hey.
And you know what? Corbin wasn't doing that when he was playing the bagpipes. No, he just plays the bagpipes badly sometimes. Like last week. But sometimes he plays them amazingly.
And I kept waiting for my chance to drop in a reference to Under the Milky Way Tonight by the Church, which has a killer bagpipe solo. If anyone knows it, right? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
It's going to be the only song in all of living history where it's going to hit that point. You'd be like, hell yeah, there's bagpipes!
Bagpipes, yeah.
Anyone know what I'm talking about?
I'm
Great.
gonna find
It's a good
out.
song. Under the Milky Way Tonight by the Church, and you're going to hit that bagpipe solo. You'd be like,
I'm gonna listen to it.
yeah,
I don't know if Jay wants us to wait 5 minutes while we wait.
No. not now.
Uh,
It's not
I
the
will-
time now.
I will
Said
work it out
after the
later.
stream.
So
It's an
after.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I made Chaz.
commercial break.
I made Chaz give a interview to Hermione, the elf. And he had to sit down and talk to him about the floating stones, and I made sure that Chaz was basically honest. I made sure that we got some magic arrows, and I gave 2 to Corbin, and I gave 2 to Beatrice. I stayed down there. What'd you say?
You also got a wand that is
I took
pretty much
it was
useless to us.
It was
A microphone.
broken. It's
Okay.
broken. It's a broken wand.
Okay.
And then we came downstairs the next morning and it was all cleaned up and everything was gone. And there's a new owner.
A new
That's right.
person running it.
Jared.
Yeah.
Oh, I wrote this so sloppily. Is it Jaden or is it Jaren? It's
I think it
J A
was
something.
Jared.
Yeah, I think it was Jared.
Jared?
I vaguely remember
Okay.
making the joke of he went
Like
to Jared.
Subway.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or-
different
Yeah,
Jared.
Different Jared. Way less creepy Jared.
Yeah.
So,
Less pedophile.
yeah.
His name is Jared.
Yeah,
And
he went to Jared.
he came out of the office. He came out of the office and he did.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what was said because Spangle was more
Spangle was
talking.
the only
to
one
him.
that listened to it.
Yeah, because we were all out doing our thing.
Spangle was helping herself in the kitchen, and he just walked out of the office like he was always there. And then he's like, he introduced himself, and he's like, do you work here? I was like, yeah, I guess so. As I helped myself to the food.
Oh, and and when we came down the stairs, I intimidated the band.
You
know.
banged on the door.
Yeah.
And I think you did more than just intimidate the band. I think that you while they were on stage, you hit one of them with a lute.
Oh, I did hit. I hit
Yeah, but that
Brad.
was-
Brad with 2 Ds.
Yeah.
That was two
And I also
sessions ago.
set like I did like a fire thing, but they didn't. Most of them didn't. They were gonna leave without cleaning up. It's so disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's right. Good number.
the
I feel like
person
that's
running
what
the
the
place
bands do.
asked them to like gave him permission. I think it was.
Yeah, because he doesn't know any better.
No.
No.
Yeah, poor Toblin, who you don't know where he is anymore because he ain't there. He ain't
I'm
there.
assuming he left.
He probably
He
went to go
dipped.
be a miner like he wanted to in the first place.
Yep.
He's
That's
like,
why he kept terrible records.
Yeah,
He's
but
like,
you
"Screw you
can't
guys,
go
I'm
back
going
in
home."
time, Anthony. Like
What?
it would be cool to be a miner, but we're all adults now.
I feel like there's magic in D&D. You could probably de-age somehow. Maybe with Wish.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, fine,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You
Give it
guys,
to him.
Why are
you
you gonna
guys
ruin his
can't.
fun, Aunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
maybe,
making
maybe
joke.
Clovis can.
Maybe at some point.
And you like left the stream.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, you ditched
So
us.
I abruptly left the stream. That is when I actually failed a legendary trap. It went off, and I activated the trap card, and
Oh, no.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
You're into the
got
shadow
me.
realm?
Yep, I got pulled into the blue realm of death, the blue screen death realm, and that sucked. And I was really bummed about that. Hopefully, we don't have that happen again tonight. It hasn't happened since, but also I haven't streamed since then, so I guess it's all possible. But
Anything is possible.
anything is, yeah, when you're part of a team. So we are a team. Well, you guys are a team, and I'm trying to kill you all.
You're not trying to
I
kill
mean,
us.
I'm trying
There
to.
could have been more devils. I think
Not
we would've
really
died.
though.
No, I'm not really trying to kill you. That
Not
would
yet.
be not as fun for anyone. Nobody wants that. Excuse me. So that's where we're at. This is the morning after. The aftermath of the Battle of the Bands is still being sorted through, and Spangle is in the kitchen with Jared, and has introduced themselves as somebody who works there, apparently. And you guys are over by the bar where I believe there was coffee. There was a cistern of coffee that you could.
I was drinking it up.
So let me go ahead and give Beatrice like some partial
half an
partial
inspiration.
credit for inspiration.
I would have gotten to all of that part. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we'll see.
I talked to you about the Spangle stuff
You did a great
before the
job.
stream, Anthony.
You
You
did.
did terrific.
I do remember
actually I couldn't done it without you because I forgot.
I just couldn't. I don't know. I kind of my weeks were bleeding in exactly where the Battle of the Band was. Like
Never-
where
never
we were
forget.
in that.
Never forget. Okay, so it's on you guys. What do we want to do? I think we left off in the middle of a conversation with Jared and Spangle, but it was kind of just like, hey, so what? You work here? And Spangle was like, yeah.
Pretty much.
And go.
Bangle, what's going on back there? Is there any food?
I take a look at Jared, and say, "Oh yeah, coming right up, sir." And I carry out like a great big plate of whatever I had pulled together from the kitchen that doesn't require cooking, bread and
Sausage
stuff.
and whatever.
Bread and stuff.
Well, sausage has to be cooked, but
It's already
you know,
cooked.
if there's sausage, it was
be
pre-cooked
cold.
sausages, right? It was
Ugh.
prepackaged sausages.
Maybe it's smoked sausage.
So, yeah, smoked sausages, sure.
So Jared looks at you and kind of like cocks his head to the side and is like, that's a good worker. No, that's gonna work out nicely. And he kind of saunters off back towards his office. Says, if you need me, I'll be back in the office. And he makes his way back over there as I find his piece and move him over. And I actually move him to a desk because that makes more sense. And you guys can see him apparently, which I don't understand why that is the case, but it is.
Perfectly reasonable.
Perfect.
Maybe he's got one of those like little look-through windows,
Yeah,
so he can keep an eye on the staff and stuff.
he's certainly going to install one of those. That'll be
You
in
may want to.
early
Yeah.
renovations. So you've got yourself a plate of pre-prepared foods ready to go, and taking it out to the group.
Yeah.
All right, they'll food them up.
Hey guys, breakfast is served. There's coffee already in the thing.
What? Thanks, Spangle.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Where's the hot like berry cobblers
where's the good food?
This is great though. This is great.
You guys are a bunch of ingrates.
At least I
Probably.
didn't cook it.
So, some amount of time passes as you are chomping down on bread and stuff, and through the down through the foyer. Let me find the appropriate. Let me move you just a tiny bit here. We have somebody that decides to join the party. They come on downstairs. You hear them clomping. The entire band is making their way down the stairs, and you hear loud talking and not like angry, but just they're all kind of just talking about all the things that have happened, and it sounds like they're just discussing kind of next steps and what's happening, and I have to move each one of them to the appropriate layer individually, apparently. So I'm going to move them all to the appropriate layer real quick, individually.
Clovis, you had given back that the ring you swiped, right?
I actually gave it to
Hermione.
That you swiped, correct, not that you swiped right, and therefore spent the night with one of the Brads.
Yeah, no, I swiped
Do what you're
left
gonna
on
do.
the Brads. Swiped left on those guys.
Yeah, it was a
But I
hard
did-
left.
Hard left. But yeah, no, Kyr's right. I gave that ring back. No, I didn't give it back.
So you swiped right on Kyr?
I gave it to Hermione to prove that these disgusting were nothing before. They've always been
Say it again.
They've always been just people that joined a band that used mind control.
So you hear them all kind of conversing in the lobby. It sounds like they've moved all their junk down from the amount of noise that you heard coming down the stairs, and you hear there's hugs and like they're talking about all the things that are going to be at the next stop on their tour, and you don't hear anything specifically because you guys are a room away. But you then hear it get quieter, and it seems like they've all left to go outside, and they.
Well, I'm gonna run then. I'm gonna run and use like my. I know we're not in, but if they left, I'm gonna try to catch them and be like, whoever I want to be like, Chaz, did you pay your bill?
Chaz is standing at the door.
Good.
He says, "My bill is paid."
Good.
And,
I'm glad that you're you're not trying to run out and skip on the bill. That's what I was here for.
Thanks for checking. I appreciate it.
Did you pay your other bill?
He
the one with the one I'm talking about.
He looks at you quizzically, and
He's obviously alive.
does not get the inference that you're making. He says
he's stupider than I thought.
he says, "I'm sorry. Have you seen Jared? Have you seen him around?"
Yeah, Jared's in his office.
He's.
I'll walk you back there.
Thanks.
How would you know who Jared is?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't. I haven't seen Jared. Who the hell? Who the hell is
Just
Jared?
kidding. He's an older gentleman. You know what? He's probably back in his office.
Well, I know where the office is. I can walk you back there.
No, I know where it is. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well,
And,
when you see Tolman back there, you should also, probably apologize to him. That's right. Probably apologize. You know what's the right.
Will do. I don't think I'm gonna see Tolman though. And he walks on over and goes through the kitchen and goes back to the
Why not?
office. And
you guys just let him walk past you without jeering at that guy? Come on. I expect more from you.
I
Hey,
think
Clovis,
good
don't you
enough.
remember when you were a big fanboy?
Never of that guy.
Spangaluxy avoids eye contact because she's still feeling. She's not like as completely depressed as she was yesterday, but she's still feeling like guilty about letting somebody die right in front of her. It's kind of
Brought it back.
and yeah, but she felt it was her fault that the situation came about in the first place because she was goofing instead of healing, and somebody paid the price.
Sure. That's reasonable.
Gotcha.
So he makes his way back into the office, and they close the door.
Okay, well, I'm stealthing. I'm good. Guys, keep your conversations going. But if anyone wants to stealth back, we're gonna do. I'm gonna listen.
If you're being sneaky, if you're actually trying to be sneaky,
I'm gonna be super sneaky.
I will try to help you.
You gonna turn into grass again?
I'm not particularly sneaky, but I can try to help you this way by patting you on the shoulder and saying "shut up," and hitting you with guidance.
So yeah, you stealthily slip into the shadows of the Stone Hill Inn, and you see the seedy underbelly of this just drug ring.
I knew it.
No, you are.
I knew it.
You are one with the shadows, and you move undetected. You move through a kitchen that has nobody in it, out from a tavern that had only your friends in it, and perch yourself, I guess, where right next to the door.
Yeah, I'm like ear against the door.
Okay. And I'll say that
he's ear against the door. I Spangaluxy will have eaten, because of course she eats like a complete hog, and she will have been eaten through like her portion of the pile of food that she brought out, and she has like gone back out into the kitchen and is like just completely like banging through like all the cupboards, slamming open the doors and like piling stuff onto plates and making an awful racket, just getting her stuff.
Yeah, so you're
loading up on round 2.
You're assisting with this being able to have some stealth for the old Clovis too. So Clovis, your ear up against the door trying to listen in.
Oh yeah, I'm like
It would have been really funny if that had like water in it and you just committed to the bit like real hard, like what?
Spill water down my sleeve.
It sounds like an ocean.
It feels like I'm hearing someone take a leak.
Yeah. It's like a fire hose. So yeah, you go ahead and give me a investigation. Because you're trying to like listen real close.
Can it be with it? Can it be with advantage? I mean,
yeah. Why not? You've got a loud, noisy plinking in the background of somebody. Yeah, with.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
I'll take the 7. Oh wait, I have guidance.
Oh, that's true. That's something.
Please get a 4. Come on.
You just keep rolling on.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait. I get to reroll.
Are you lucky?
Only on 20-sided die rolls, right?
Right. Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm gonna say that you do. You hear some
talking.
You hear that there's a shuffling of papers and some muttering. Oh no, that's not an ability check or a saving throw. So when you roll 1 on an attack roll, ability check or saving throw,
you can reroll the die. So I can do it on but anyway, go ahead.
Well, you didn't have a 1 on any of those rolls. You had
I did.
2, a 4, and a 5, right?
So I had a 2, yeah. Yeah.
So you are
close to 1.
You hear them. They're in there. That's for sure. And you are listening stealthily at the door, and they have not noticed you. I mean, you can tell even by your terrible investigation that their speech pattern never changed when you walked in front of the door. Like by any shadow or anything that you showed didn't change their talk and their the way they were speaking with each other. So It sounds like an amicable discussion that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Okay.
That's what you know.
I turn back to Spangle Luxie and I'm like, I can hear everything. I can hear everything.
This is
What'd you
going
say?
great.
It's going well. It's going well.
It's like I'm in there right now. So yeah, you can't hear anything. But the you do hear them kind of like it sounds like their conversation might be concluding. And it sounds like you know, maybe like some papers are being shuffled around and placed in stacks, and maybe somebody will be leaving the door in the next couple of seconds.
So I just move over. I move as quickly as I can to, you know, to wherever you feel is deemed possible in that amount of movement.
Yeah, you get a turn. You can take, you know, your move and a dash to get back outside if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. Well, then 15, 20. Yeah, so I would be like right here.
And Spangle, I think that you are still in the kitchen making noise.
Well, if I see Clovis, like, you know, making a beeline out, I'm
Okay,
going to
so
go ahead
you were
and take
responding
whatever
to
I've
his run.
scavenged and
Okay.
share half of it and snarf the other half of it.
Sure. Okay. Cool. So after that, you do indeed. Well, somebody comes out of there, and it's Chaz. And
What a drow bag.
yeah, major drow bag. Major drow bag. So he walks through. He kind of comes to the bar. He looks at Spangle behind the bar, shakes his head, and says, maybe I'll be seeing you guys around. And he walks back towards his room, or the stairs at least.
Bye.
Okay,
Chaz.
bye, Chaz.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Wait a minute. He walked back to the stairs.
Yep.
He's Stan.
Don't let the door hit you where the goddess split you.
Um.
And then few moments later, if there's nothing that you guys are doing with regards to Chaz, you do notice that Jared comes out of his office and he's walking towards you guys, and he says, excuse me, was it Spangle? Spangle Luxie? Could
yeah,
I?
that's me. Hi.
Could I have a word with you, please? Back in the kitchen.
Yeah, what's up?
Somebody's in trouble.
Oh, you mean like you want me to come with you?
He said back in
Hold
the
on.
kitchen. Yeah.
Figure
Okay,
you
let me go
out.
talk to this guy.
He's standing there, kind of impatiently looking at you. He says, "I'm sorry. You indicated that you were gonna be working here.
Well, I mean, I work for the town. This is part of the town.
Okay, so you didn't mean it in a literal sense. You were just kind of saying it to say it? Because I
wouldn't say that. Don't you see I serve breakfast to all your patrons?
I'm not
Give me some
sure
credit.
that you are doing that and I'm getting paid for it, though. I believe that you just took it from the kitchen.
What? No, I paid attention to everything I took, and so you can bill it to us later.
And you guys in the at the tavern all can hear this. He's speaking very much loudly enough for everyone to hear. And
Spangle, who are you talking to?
and he tries to make sure that Spangle keeps eye contact with him. He's doing one of those like, over here, look at me. Huh? Here, this is the conversation that's going on.
Is he
But
talking?
he's like 3 feet tall,
Is he
right?
talking? Is he talking gruffly?
I maintain eye contact, but I kind of lean over and do one of those like side mouths. I'm like, Jared, the new tavern keeper. He's just
Jared.
Yeah.
Where's Toblin?
So Jared says to Spangle, I won't have any more of you coming back in the kitchen if you're not the person that's supposed to be back here. And Chaz just informed me that he is supposed to be staying here, and he is going to be earning his keep by being my bar back and short order cook and front desk person. So I was misunderstood. I thought it was maybe that you were the person that they were sending, and I'm sorry that I misunderstood. No problems. We're good on my side, but please, no more lying about your role here.
It wasn't lying.
I come over and I'm like, who are you?
I think Jared, hold on. Okay, Jared, Chaz is coming here to work, right? Not Brad, not Bradley, not be anybody else, okay? B for C Chaz. Okay? So, I think if you think about who's really should be here, I think I should be here. I think this team should be here, right? Because we're the heroes, aren't we? Yes, we are. And of course, we're going to make sure that the bar gets recompensated every which way. Okay? We're the heroes. You can trust us.
I'm aware that you had some kind of a arrangement with the previous owner of the bar, and I respect that. I know that you've done great things for him. He was very clear that you guys should be taken care of. But we're changing over management, and I'm in charge now, and Chaz is going to be the person that's working for me. He's not to leave the premises, so he's stuck here.
So wait a minute, okay? First, I have a question, because I have this contract that Toblin and I signed because I was his entertainment. I also, this band behind me, we beat before. The band, we played better than them. It's going to be in the write-up. Hermione, we made him a great meal. That's going to be in the write-up too.
Sure.
Yeah. From the Floating Stones. Can you imagine?
I'm well aware that there was a concert here. I'm well aware that there's a reporter. I'm well aware of the situation. What I need you to understand is that this is not your inn. This is not your inn.
But this contract says, I pull out a piece of paper and I cast. So
you're gonna hit him with minor illusion.
Yeah, minor illusion.
He sees you begin to mouth and do the semantic and parts of the spell, and he says, "I'm sorry. Are you casting a spell in front of me and expecting to pass it off as something that
I use performance to make it part of my speech pattern?"
He just kind of looks at you like, why are you trying to, what are you trying to accomplish? And he watches you as you.
Well, I didn't think you would be able to see the invisible writing on this paper, because the paper I pulled out was the paper I folded up from the trash can. I thought maybe I would cast a spell so you could see it, but since you know that magic, you know that what's written on this paper. And I folded it back up quickly and said, "There, that's my contract." So
he says, "Let me take a look at it."
I showed enough. I showed you enough. I think. I think I showed you enough. You seem to, you feel as though you are you're on kind of like thin ice at this point. You're trying. He feels as though you are trying to pull the wool over his eyes, and as the purported shrewd businessman that he seems to be, he is not really having any of it. And he responds and he says, I'm happy to honor the agreement that you and Toblin had for food and your lodging for the time being, but please don't lie to me or try to deceive me. You were lying to me. Where's Toblin?
He's no longer here.
Where did he go in one night?
He asked to take leave. He contacted Harbin, and Harbin sent me a message, and I'm here to take over. I hope to not be here forever, but it's one of those things that Toblin's gone. He something that happened he wasn't okay with, and he's left.
And a total change of personality. Yeah, go ahead.
You guys, I think we have more important dramas to deal with.
And then a total change of personality. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I think we should just be, if you want to, like, you run your inn how you want to run your inn, okay? But if you got people that you're supposed to be having in here working, then maybe you should get them down in the kitchen working, because it's breakfast time, and I had to come into the kitchen and bring out all the cold food because your staff did not have it in there, okay? So, if you want to heat up some sausages, we generally like eggs and sausage and bacon for breakfast and toast. Hello.
Oh,
So,
certainly. No, I'll take care of your breakfast for you. I was happy to do it, and I saw you working out here. I thought that you were my help. I understand how a business is run, and happy to do the kitchen work. Chaz has the morning off. He's sorting through some things. It sounds like he's been through quite a bit, and he'll be taking over from all this day-to-day stuff shortly. So don't you worry about that. You won't have any problems getting breakfast moving forward.
okay.
And then a total go ahead.
I was gonna say I order a full English breakfast and go sit at the bar.
And then a total change of personality. Follow Spangle out, and on the way out, I like give the eyes to like my group. I'm like, I give them the eyes, like, and I walk out. I walk out the door.
So as you're walking out the door, you see Jared don a chef's kind of apron and start sparking up the old grill and get to scrambling in some eggs and taking care of the breakfast order from Spangle. And he's cooking away. You guys can smell it wafting out of the kitchen into the Stonehill Inn common area, and the few minutes go by, and he's able to he's order up. Oh, damn it! And he kind of takes off his apron and he walks out and he hands it to you, and there's a full 5 of them that he's prepared. Assuming everybody wanted the same breakfast, and places them down. And he says, I made 5. I was making 1, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm a little rusty on the grill, but I think I still got it. And they look good. They're not like gourmet. They're not like garnished with beautiful herbs or anything, but it looks like a nice, solid English breakfast. And the coffee's still out. There's no tea. There's coffee, as there should be, for breakfast.
Coffee's better.
They're both good.
They both serve a purpose. Been watching a lot of Avatar, and tea is certainly okay. That's the eye roll. So he goes and turns off the stove or the burners, and probably the griddle's still on to keep it warm, and goes back into his office. He's just kind of every few minutes he'll poke his head out and go check the front desk and kind of going back and forth and running around getting the lay of the land. Is there anything that you guys want to do or say for him? Every time he passes by, he checks in on you and asks if there's anything you need.
Well, guys, shall we go check the message board?
Sure.
The job board?
Fine with that.
Did we already have like a thing that we were planning to do? I don't remember.
Oh gosh, that would have made my life a million times easier. No, you don't have a plan.
I think we sort of kind of wanted to get a sword, but then we also sort of kind of wanted to clear out a fort, but then we also hit level 5.
And then
there could be different quests.
So there's different things going on.
And then B4 happened.
It might be wise to check it again.
Or we could try to find out where Toblin is. While you guys are in there, I'm drawing with a stick outside. And I'm like, it's like I'm drawing, like I have Toblin, I have question marks, I have Joe, I have question marks around him. But I've drawn like a portrait. It's a pretty nice portrait of Joe and Toblin, and I have circles and I have these lines drawing to the dirt. So like, devil, and it's like kind of like a beautiful mind kind of moment.
I was gonna say, all right, Rain Man.
Surprised you didn't go after B4 and try to figure out what they're doing afterwards. And
I think they're ditching and leaving Chaz.
So you guys are walking outside after your
Sure.
breakfast?
I'm gonna walk outside and meander around the where they had the little setup for them. See what's going on with the band.
Oh, I like
I'm
that
curious.
idea.
Yeah,
the caravan has left.
the caravans are just getting packed up. They're throwing everything on the wagons and strapping things down, and the band is kind of, they're sort of directing the roadies on what to do, but nobody quite commands the kind of authority that Chaz commanded. They're definitely slowly getting things packed and kind of haphazardly.
As you walked by the door, I was like, guys, look, see, and since you're going to see the roadies, I was like, we could see if Joe's there.
Okay.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Joe the
yeah.
roadie. You remember Joe the roadie?
We never did solve that mystery.
We never found him again. So.
Yeah. So if we're all going down, we should look for him.
Sure.
So what would you like to do?
Go where since I think Beatrice want to go down and check out. Do we see Joe?
Yeah, you see Joe. You see all the other roadies that you.
Joe's there.
Yeah.
I walk up to Joe and Joe.
What's up, man?
Joe, where have you been, man?
Oh, I've just kind of been under the weather. I've been, I don't know if any of the guys told you, but I've got IBS. It kind of hits.
No crap.
And it's funny. I haven't heard that one before. And he looks like very much disturbed that you would even make that joke. So he just kind of says it's a little embarrassing, but when it hits, I'm kind of down for the count.
Where were you? We looked everywhere. Did you hear about what happened? Like the devil showed up and people died, and then people were brought back to life and no one got hurt, and then we beat before in the concert. Like, they are not really good, man.
Yeah, I don't think that last part is true, but other than that last thing, all of that other stuff I did hear. But yeah, I didn't.
Well, we had to stop playing because we were beating them, and then the devil came, and they wouldn't stop playing.
Okay, so you beat them in the sense that they the score was they won, but you guys were the real winners, dude. Yeah, no, I get it. You totally beat them. And he looks a little gaunt, and he's kind of just a little out of it. He doesn't have that chipper, pep in his step that he had before. He's he kind of gets a little bit small, and he's like, can I tell you something?
Yeah, man, you could tell me anything.
This was a really good gig for me, and ever since kind of talking with you and then the things that went down in there, it's gotten unquestionably less kind of good.
Could it have been because you were talking to us like some magic users on the edge of the field past the apple orchard?
Yeah, I don't know, man, whatever you're talking about, but I'm just saying, you kind of
Does he? Can I roll an insight? Does he really not know what I'm talking about?
You can roll an insight. You don't get a sense that he is either telling the full truth or lying. You don't discern.
You have no
anything.
idea. Bummer.
But he's just kind of he's eyes to the ground and kicking the ground, kicking the dirt, very very defeated, and he's I was kind of really hoping to get my shot with the biggest band in the world and maybe get discovered, and nobody really knows where they're going now.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere, trust me, without those magic rings.
You do get that they're super talented individual musicians, right?
I said See, Joe, I'm very sorry. I did make an opening for you for a little bit, but then I felt bad about somebody dying, and I revivified them, and so the position got filled again pretty much immediately. I'm sorry.
He looks at Spangle and he's like, no, that was, you did the right thing. That was like super
I should have let
heroic
it go
stuff,
for that
man.
in the first place.
And
we're heroes. That's what we do.
Yeah, and he like he glances at you like, good job, man. That was fine by me. I'm we're happy he's back with us, but man, that could have been bad. So thanks.
What's gonna happen with the rest of the tour?
I mean, it's already sold out, and I don't think that they're gonna offer any like refunds. I mean, it's one of those things that they pick all their people by lottery. So like, I think they said they sold like 1 million tickets for this tour, and it's only gonna be a small amount of people that actually get to see us play, which is crazy. But I mean, they're gonna keep that money. The band's set, but us roadies, like, I don't know. We're gonna get paid for the time we're here, but I can't imagine that they're gonna go on and do much else without Chaz. But I guess time will tell.
I've got a crazy idea. Like, we've been, we were chasing around after you, and we like you a bunch, and we think you're a talented musician. You could stay here and play here, and I can't promise any kind of a good paycheck, but if you're playing when the heroes are in town, and I kind of like make big eyes, when the heroes are in town, then that's got to make for some good exposure. I mean, if we all like you, then I would think you'd have to stay. You could be a recurring player at the pub.
You see a big smile like flash across his face, and he kind of looks to the wagons, and he looks to the Stonehill Inn, and you see him like thinking about it. You imagine if you had like detect magic, you would see like numbers like falling down, and he's doing like the math, and he's like, I don't know, oh man, this could be cool. And he ultimately looks at you. He says, That's a real fine offer. I gotta play out this contract, and maybe this won't be the last you see of Joe. After the tour is over, I wouldn't mind coming back to New Phandalin. I think that would be pretty cool. If you guys would have me, I'll have my people get in touch with your people. And he kind of just says, I mean, it's been real, guys. Sorry that things didn't work out exactly how you hoped.
You too, Joe.
No, before we didn't have the rights to you two. And he kind of goes off onto the wagon, and loads up a couple more things. And he pops his head out. He's like, "Thanks, guys. Peace, love, and bagpipes." And kind of just continues doing the roadie thing.
Right. Enough of that lovey-dovey crap. Let's go look at some missions.
Okey-doke.
Is Clovis dead?
Oh.
I just assumed he would want to say more stuff.
Oh, he's on the town hoax thing still. So, is he muted or is he out?
I don't know.
He's gone.
I mean,
he turned his camera off and muted himself.
He's still there, so maybe something's happening in the house. So,
yeah.
You continue, like you are, you're wrapping things, or the band is wrapping things up. You see Brad with 2Ds kind of pop his head out to make sure things are getting taken care of, and he sees Clovis from the corner, and he like quickly scampers back into the wagon, afraid to like really come out of the wagon too much. And then one of the other band members comes out in his stead, and does what you suppose he was supposed to be doing. And then he's back up, and the wagons are getting loaded, and they look like they're just about finished, and they're going to be heading out in the next few minutes. So you hear them start playing some music, some of their biggest hits, It's not amplified like it had been when they came into town, and it's not like earworming into your brain to make you tap your toes and hum along like it had been. But it's still good music. It's catchy. It's just not magically delicious. So they're continuing. Yeah, like, well, because you took his Lucky Charms.
Just keep going.
We've been eating a lot of cereal lately, so it's we had Captain Crunch with berries. They were so good. So you guys gonna head over to the job board? Is that what I heard? And wanted to recap of what's there.
Yes, please.
For your recap over there, you don't see any new follow-up or any other follow-up quests that are there. However, the ones that were there, we can reiterate. You have
Please.
let's see. You have the Mountains Toe quest, which is the gold mine quest, and that was
That was a super low level one, though, right?
It wasn't super low level. It wasn't of the original like quests, but that one is still there. If you guys were still like hankering for it, that is the Harbor Wester wants you to go to northeast of Phandalin to the Mountains Toe gold mine. It's about 15 miles away, and take the new overseer John Raskin, who just made the trip down from Neverwinter to Phandalin, and he needs an escort to the mine. There's no telling what dangers lie between here and there. Once you deliver Raskin safe and sound, return to Harbor Wester to collect a reward of 100 gold. And somebody's playing some serious rock and roll. If we can.
I thought it was like a car zooming by.
Sorry, that's somebody hoovering directly overhead.
Ooh, somebody's hoovering. The three that are the newly added ones as you hit level 4 are the Axholm quest. Within a mountain 15 miles south of Phandalin stands the ancient dwarven fortress of Axholm, which has been sealed for years. If a dragon attack is imminent, the people of Phandalin might need to evacuate and take refuge in Axholm. To that end, someone needs to open the fortress and make it safe for habitation. Once you accomplish these tasks, return to Townmaster Wester to collect a reward of 250 gold pieces. The next quest was the Dragon Barrow quest. The dragon that beset us is not the first to threaten this region. Between here and Neverwinter lies a barrow mound of a warrior whose magical dragon-slaying sword helped fell a green dragon terrorizing the high road a century ago. Rumor has it that the Dragon Slayer sword is buried there too. Retrieve it and let the sword be its own reward. And then the final one was the Woodland Manse quest. The orcs have fallen under a sway of evil spellcasters in the Neverwinter Wood, and have been sighted in growing numbers near Falcon's hunting lodge. The spellcasters dwell in a ruined manse. Falcon needs someone to make a preemptive strike against it. Destroy the evil in the manse, then expect him to reward you. If the characters undertake this quest, go run that one. I don't read that part. So so those are the 3 quests. You've got like go to Dwarven Fortress and clear it out for 250 gold. You've got go check out the Dragon Barrow warriors like barrow mound for a apparently magic dragon slaying sword, and go kill orcs in the woods for a guy named Falcon. And the Mountains Toe quest for the gold mine.
I think we should do dragon-related stuff.
Well, there's the dragon sword, and then there's the dragon
mine.
safe place.
Yes. So
I think the safe place is more important at the moment.
That helps the town that Kurt's thinking.
Do we trust the town enough to want to help them?
Yeah. This would conflict with Kurt. I'm going to speak for him. He probably thinks the town
he
is
already
fake.
said he wanted the sword. I mean, I'm fine to go for the sword. I wouldn't hate the idea of escorting someone to a gold mine.
I prefer the stronghold, but I'm neutral. Whatever you guys want, I'm down.
I like helping people, whether they have ulterior motives or not.
Well, we can help people by getting a dragon killing sword. You know, they don't even need the stronghold if we take out the dragon.
So if we can find it before they go after people.
What if the town burns down?
Yeah. Then there's nobody that we can save with the sword.
Yeah, what if the town burns down while we're clearing out the stronghold?
Well, at least we
Then
tried
we
then.
really did nothing.
Then we're safe in the stronghold.
Well,
Yeah, there we go.
You can't argue with that
Guys,
logic.
As a cleric of like the life goddess, it's my job to keep people safe. So of course I gotta say the safest place that we can have them is by clearing out that the Axholm.
If we know that people are safe, then we can go after the sword and get the sword to kill the dragon. So conscious clear, and we'll have a cool sword. Win-win.
Yeah. All right.
Clovis isn't here anymore. He can't tell us no.
Yeah, he's going to be totally against that, but we're gonna drag him along anyways because I guess
he'll go off on his own. We're gonna split up the group when he comes
he
back.
will not go off on his own.
You might split up the
Coming
party.
with us.
We have the Spangle. The Spangle will rope in the Clovis.
Worst case scenario, if we don't like the town, and we find out they're not trustworthy, we have cleared out a stronghold for ourselves. So I guess we can do the stronghold. Sounds like everyone wants to do it.
I want to talk about another option, just so we talk about it. What if we go investigate the weird light, magic, flashy things that have been happening?
Oh, the shadows?
The shadowness.
Are you feeling guilty about the stick again?
This is from the stick incident.
You did a really mean thing.
The stick incident. The stick.
Now is that Corbin saying that, or is that Fritch saying that?
Can it be a little bit of both?
I'm trying to fairly represent Kurt here, but Ed Corbin does feel bad about the stick incident, but he was being crazy. But I would, as Fritch, I want to represent Kurt here. He probably wants to track that and the fake town.
So I would say, as your kind and benevolent DM, there is not a reason that you can't do that at the same time as any of these other things, since that has cropped up at multiple places, at multiple locations, and maybe a number of times that you guys have totally ignored it or missed it, that I've said stuff too, maybe also as well. Definitely 100%. So
it is
Definitely
like
missed it,
time
just
stamped
didn't know where
every
to go
time we
with it.
screwed up. Yeah.
no, I'm not saying screwed up. Screwed up has a negative
Just
connotation.
didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah, just ignored. Like actively. I don't know how, but yeah.
I didn't ignore it in my head brain. I just didn't say anything.
Obviously, we all took the blue pill and not the red pill.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing here.
Yeah.
But I'm fine to do whatever. I know Kair would probably want to clear out, get the overseer to the mine because it's somewhat forge cleric and they kind of like clearing out mines. But I'm fine with whatever. I really don't.
You're just a warlock. You're okay. You can just tag along.
You're just
He does other things.
You plant trees.
He does other things.
Yeah,
Have you
I'm
planting
more
your
than just
trees?
Johnny Appleseed, okay?
more than just
Ah.
a
I
tree,
blow
man.
stuff up.
So what I'm hearing is you guys have yet to decide.
I decided.
I've heard strong cases for.
I think we got 3 people for the stronghold.
Okay, so
I think that's what I heard. The 3 people up top.
well, I guess
That doesn't mean anything to the rest of us. So who votes for Stronghold?
I don't really care.
okay. So we got three for Stronghold and
Yeah.
and I know Kair from Kair.
And a strong no from Kurt.
An absolute.
Yeah, that is a 100% no from him. But yeah, like I
and
said, 3
anything
people
but
up
that
top.
from Clovis. So yeah, you have these postings on the board, and you certainly can just grab one and you go. In the past, Harbin has asked that you leave other ones up just in case anybody decides that they are brave enough to go and tackle any of the other things that are going on in this crazy mixed up world. And you have seen that over time, some of them have been removed from the board and all that jazz. So, is there anything that you want to do before you leave town?
I think we're all broke because we gave up our pearls and stuff to bring back
We
that
brought
band
you to
member.
life.
Sure, yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
But Spangle,
It was
I-
our fault, though. We had to make it right.
It was your fault.
I think you had someone working on a dagger for you from that shark's tooth.
Well, yeah, but I haven't paid him yet.
Yeah, I
And
guess
I
we're
just
broke.
spent all my gold. Actually, did he? We didn't agree on a price. for that dagger. I don't think, did we?
No, there was no setup price. Not on stream at least.
Yeah, I think it's
You
like.
just said you were
it'll
good
cost
for
a
it.
lot.
Yeah, you're like I got it.
Now you don't got it.
Yeah, so we did not determine a monetary value for it, but we can do that off stream and we can come to the agreement afterwards.
Okay.
But
I
yeah,
think I have like
+1
7
dagger.
well, also,
5, 4.
also it was like 2 days ago, and they definitely have not been able to create like a wonderful magical dagger at this point.
Oh, cool.
So
Well, that's convenient.
but they're working on it.
Stronghold we go.
Working on it.
Working on it. So yeah, if there's nothing else that you guys are planning to do while you're in town, you can hop right on the road and be on the road again.
Let's bounce.
I want to get out of this town for a little while.
Tired of this
I
fake
need a
town.
break.
I was gonna ask the band members some questions, but I wanna be gone out of Newfoundland for a bit.
Kurt's like sleeping right now, so let's go.
Yeah, this is when we're gonna be able to go.
I'm
It's gonna be like,
messaging
where are
him,
we?
to see if he's coming back, because I hope he didn't just die.
It's like I heard you guys are going to Stronghold. I'm out.
Yeah, peace.
See you
Have
guys in a
fun.
couple weeks.
He says, "I can stand again. I can."
We should tie him up before he comes
Aw.
back.
So you have as you are making your rounding up and getting your supplies, I assume you go back to the Stonehill Inn to grab whatever it is that you need to grab. You do see that as you are leaving, the caravan is pulling, or as you're going to the Stonehill Inn, the caravan is pulling out of town, and they're kind of like they've popped their heads out and they're waving to the people that are, in the street, kind of milling about and doing their everyday business. You've got them, like one of them is on top and they're kind of soloing out of the town, like it's very Mad Max but less apocalyptic, and just as metal. So it's very like they're playing power chords and rocking out as they leave the town, and they ride off into the distance. You guys have on the back of the quest, you do get a kind of a rough like cardinal direction of where Axholm is. Or I guess it was actually in the quest. I think it's like south of here, 15 miles or something. Yeah, 15 miles south of Phandalin. And there's no other than like, yeah, it's 15 miles south from here. That's the rough estimation that you have.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get going.
What's our
Is it
actual walking speed in a day?
the me or Court?
20. I believe that the amount of distance you can cover in a day is 24 miles at normal.
If we have the whole day.
Yeah, you don't have the whole day.
Yeah.
I'm putting Clovis's offline thing on until he comes back.
I ain't here.
I mean, he ain't
Oh.
here.
This map's all screwed up, I think.
What's screwed up about it?
There's a
Still got
box and
some
a s-
old markers on it.
It's
Well,
got
that
old markers, that's all.
that
Okay.
box is the lighthouse
Oh, yeah.
that's along the water. The box up
Yeah.
top is where we found the bugs. The circle is near Newfoundland. I don't see any other markers.
Here, I'll move you guys over to Phandalin. That's where you
Yeah.
are. The markers on it are indeed old. I can delete those real quick. Let's delete them. Nobody wants those.
Oh,
And we can put like X's on them for places we know we've been before and clear it to some extent.
Sure.
Not that we're likely to go back to those exact places.
Yeah, but that's not a bad idea, Anthony. You're full of good ideas. X. You were
Woohoo.
there. You were there. You were there. And
And we've been in Newfoundland.
You were.
We also
that-
did a thing
That
in
little
the
town. Yep, there it is. Town in the
Yeah,
woods. We
there.
got it. Yep.
No. You were in Nomengard. That's where that was. Oh, and you went to the.
The
Did
apple
you-
orchard, or no?
Did
We
you
went
go
to Big
to-
Al, Cal's as
Oh yeah, the Butterskull Ranch.
Yeah, that's Butterskull Ranch, top right.
Okay, that's the one east.
And I
But didn't we go south?
yeah, you went here
Southwest
to
for
the
a bit?
Umbrage Hill
Yep.
when you
Yeah,
did
yeah.
the
Okay,
the Manticore.
that's right.
Those are the
Oh,
places
okay.
you've been.
So we've been to 5 places.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Let's make it 6.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's make it 6. Let's do it.
All right.
So who's gonna lead with your limited instructions?
You know what?
Rich got it.
I want
I'll
to
take the first ship.
No, I want to do it.
Kair? All right,
Oh.
screw it.
Oh, we're
It's-
gonna get
it's-
lost.
Let's
It's
gamble.
nature.
All right. So no survival.
Survive.
So what I want. Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and just do a survival roll. So I want you to on the map give a click as to where you're trying to navigate
Okay,
to.
where we think south is, but
yeah,
it's a strong.
well, you can do within 3 hexes of where you are.
Okay, so that's where you think we're gonna get.
That's where you're hoping to land, and I just
Okay.
want to ping, and I'll tell you where you end up.
I want to go 100% south. So there.
Okay, so you end up right here.
That's so close. You know,
It's not bad.
I'll take it.
It's not
Yeah.
bad. So here, let me get all of you
That's
guys.
Corbin.
And you're all there together. You have not found the entrance.
Ah,
However, you can of course continue to try to find it.
I guess I'll let someone else look. I tried.
No, I
that
mean, you're leading. You're welcome to. Or you're also fine to relinquish that ability. It's fine either way.
Okay, you know what? I'll give it one more attempt. I think it is a bit more. Like I said, I think it was 100% south of Newfoundland. So I think it would be a bit more east. Would you need me to
I need
do
another survival roll and then a ping as to where, depending on. Okay, so go ahead and give me the within 3 hexes where
Alright,
you.
so I want to get to about here, pretty close to the gnomes.
Ping it one more time.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That's worse.
one
Yeah, that looks good.
two to the right.
Yeah.
It'll be in one of these mountains.
I hope
that
so,
spot right
yes.
there. All right.
Yes.
You with your 15, you do indeed navigate to exactly where you needed to go.
Yeah,
That's
and
convenient.
you go. Because
And everyone's confused.
Yeah. Because it's got to be close to the town. 'cause
Oh,
they have
this
to
is
go there.
the map that I saw.
Wouldn't it be more of a?
Shut up. It's like, no. I thought you were gonna make fun of it not being totally south. I just meant by their directions. Yeah, it would definitely be much more like, and then like
for an
the
overworld
zoom
battle.
in. Yeah, like that's the entrance off of the overworld map.
Oh, there we go. I had to scroll up. It looked all black, but no,
Yeah, so
so-
you may see yourselves on the northern entrance to what is in front of you, which is a large structure. It is 4 minutes before we normally break for our 5-minute. So I'm going to say we go ahead and take our 5-minute now in the hopes that maybe Clovis comes back in that 5 minutes. Does that sound
Clovis gonna be pissed.
Have you?
Oh, I can't wait to argue for 5 minutes when we get back. It's gonna
You
be
think it's gonna
exciting.
be 5 minutes?
At least 10. You're right.
Okay.
It's gonna be the rest of the stream.
Yeah, well,
He's gonna be like, "Why are we here?"
how are we inside already? Damn it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put BRB up, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. And
It's
we're
10
back.
seconds.
I know, because you're 7 seconds behind on the stream, Anthony. Gosh.
Yeah, but to
Don't
10
go by the stream. Oh no, we're already back, Anthony. You've
Oh,
done
no.
you done messed up.
I know.
You
done
done
At
messed
least I'm
up.
here though. I'm allowed to mess up if I'm here.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. No,
I mean, I guess I can't really mess up if I'm not here.
well, I think
So
that
Kirk can't mess up?
by
Oh.
Yeah.
not being here, you mess up. I think. I left.
Really depends.
I left the book that I need to run this next whole
So
thing.
you messed up.
No. I don't.
Is it where
here's
you
the thing.
hit the book?
Here's the thing. I
Is
don't
it in the
need to
hidden
even
spot?
say that I did this. I'm being courteous and telling you guys that I'm human. I mess up too. I left it in the bathroom when I went to the bathroom, so I didn't know how long I was going to be in there, so I took it in. So sue me. I'll be right
You
back.
want
reading?
reading material.
That's good reading. Good reading. Hey, Kurt's back. So
Sorry.
why don't we? why don't we-
I heard everything.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So we
actually
don't have
have
to
to
have this
poop.
argument then. I tried to represent you, so you heard that.
I think
You
he is
barely
100%
represented me.
about to have this argument.
But it's okay. It's okay. We can just do the typical D&D stuff. I will tell you that this whole thing.
Where would Clovis have wanted to go?
Clovis would have wanted to get the sword. He already
town.
said it.
Fake town.
Well, I would want to know what's going on in this town. I mean, I think that's important. That's Jay's quest. The other quests are Wizards of the Coast quests, which I'm fine with doing.
I mean, as I told Corbin, actually, I guess I said it as a kind and benevolent DM. The quest to figure out what's going on with that stuff can be done
Anywhere.
in conjunction with. I've weaved a rich tapestry of interwoven lies.
You guys want to go to the cave, right? The dwarf cave.
We're in the cave. Yeah,
We're at it.
You're there now.
Yeah,
we
this is the part we're waiting to hear.
I thought you said you listened to you heard it all.
That was really
He
fast.
probably blocked out that stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him.
We're in the cave. It's go time.
Oh,
He was rage mad that we're not doing the thing that he wanted to do, so he just blocked it all out.
He just
I think he
saw.
just doesn't like the town.
Yeah. So, as you.
Whoa, we're in the cave.
Yeah.
I like wake up and I'm like, where the hell are we?
We drug your food so we could get you here.
So, with the expert guidance of our warlock cleric Kair Stormwind, you guys make it to Axeholm.
Yay! I didn't get us all killed on the way.
As you arrive,
Proud of you.
Wait a minute, can someone tell me a little bit about this place?
We don't know anything about this place.
yeah, you actually don't
Okay.
know. I mean, I can, because you weren't here for it. I can read the quest again, just because
No, it's fine. I mean, I remember
No, no,
that.
no.
I wrote it down. I remember it.
you wrote the
We're
whole thing down.
We're exploring it for the town because of the dragon as a place. Blah blah blah. We're probably gonna run into some goblins. No.
Goblins, you guys are level 5. Nobody need, anyway. No, it says within a mountain 15 miles south of Phandalin stands an ancient dwarven fortress of Axeholm, which has been sealed for years. If a dragon attack is imminent, the people of Phandalin might need to evacuate and take refuge in Axeholm. To that end, someone needs to open the fortress and make it safe for habitation. Once you accomplish these tasks, return to Town Master Wester to collect a reward of 250 gold pieces, which is just about enough to bring somebody back to life for what it's worth. So that's that's not an insignificant amount of money. You need that money. So you guys are here, and upon arrival, I read the information in the green box, and it says, thrust out from the base of a dark gray mountain is an entrance to the dwarven fortress, a dark 15-foot wide passageway flanked by 40-foot-high bulwarks of smooth, seamless stone. An iron portcullis covered with rust blocks the entrance. Arrow slits carved into the bulwarks are dark, revealing no hint of occupation. Da-da-da. What would you like to do and how would you like to proceed? You gonna go into the place. Figure it out.
So are the arrow slits here?
No. As you move forward, you'll see them a little bit better.
I'll head towards the entrance. Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll look inside.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna cast
Close.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
Okay.
And Spangle Luxie will cast light on Bonkers the Mace.
So can I put 4 lights like in those holes?
I mean, they'll be lit up, but you still won't see them.
Yeah, you won't have a vision, and yeah, that's fine. You
All right.
You put lights in there. I'll draw them in, or you can draw them in. I don't.
So so if I was standing, I move over here, I wouldn't see.
Actually, I guess I could do circles, huh? That makes sense.
Right. I would see in.
Hold on. Let me give you your circles.
Is the circle of life.
So I don't see anything in, is what you're saying.
I mean, you see exactly what you see as your character. It's a room. There are some crossbows that seem to be pointing out through these arrow slits.
Yikes!
Guys,
Yeah, right.
Or they're not crossbows. They're like ballistas. They're larger than a normal crossbow.
Cut your
Yikes!
guys, be careful. Is this the door down here? Is this?
Yes, that is indeed the door.
All right.
The door.
I cartwheel down.
Well, it's as soon as like anybody goes to move past Spangle Luxie, which is he's kind of like before the row of the thing, like I'm gonna catch Clovis by the face. Like, Clovis, it's gonna be a trap.
I was gonna do my spy moves that I've learned in spy school.
So are you not going to do them?
I don't know. She's made me worry, but I just can't help myself. And I cartwheel down, jumping and moving like I think that these things are going to shoot me, so that's how I'm jumping over. Like I cartwheel, I do a flip over, forward flip, I roll, I tumble roll under low because I'm a halfling, I'm really small, and then I spring back up and do like a belly over, and then I land and do a split.
Yeah. How many hit points do you have?
You hit every single one of those.
33.
Every trap.
Okay.
triggers.
Give me an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna give you the acrobatics check of your life.
I hope so.
Except I think you already used.
Oh, there you go.
You tumble with the grace of an Olympic gymnast down this corridor towards a rusty portcullis, and it looks awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
You nail your
Yeah.
Just do that.
Everyone else, just do this.
You do this beautiful dismount off of nothing because it's just the ground on the floor exercise, and you stick the dismount, which is just a super awesome flip that you land. So yeah, you're there. You, Clovis, are there.
Good for him.
What do I like? What do I see? Like what is this door? Is it when you say a portcullis? It's like it's barred, right? It's barred.
Yeah,
it's barred.
It's like the bars that are kind of like chink down.
Is there any? Do I see a lever or anything?
No, you do not see any lever, but you assume, just the adventurer you are, that it probably raises in some way, shape, or form.
Do you see? Can I see through it, or is it just a heavy portcullis? Like, is it like a portcullis that has I can reach my hand through it, or is it a portcullis blocked by a door?
It is. Yeah, you can see through it, and you can see down further that there is a double door that looks like it's barred shut. A little bit further.
Barred shut, like a barred shut it.
Like, yeah, barred shut. There's a bard that's just he's chained on the front of it, and he's like, I won't move.
I'm like, Jesus.
Poor
I
guy.
am not going in here. Can I move? Can I let's see? Can I move over here? And then I probably. Oh, that's what I see. Okay. I'm not seeing much, guys.
All right.
I
Oh,
can't.
sounds safe.
I can't. Well, you're the one that wanted to come here.
Are we gonna do this all the time? Get it out.
I guess I'll be the next one to try to go for it. I'm not so nimble, but I imagine I can see the ballistas. Correct?
Yeah, you see
Okay.
him.
I'm going to signal Spangle and perhaps Corbin to step behind me, and I'm going to try to mage hand one to shoot itself, so we don't have to worry about it shooting us. So I'd like to ask them both to move out of the way. So if it does fire, when I try to use mage hand to make it fire, not at me, away from me, that they don't die.
Should be out of the line already anyway, I think.
Okay, I it's kind of weird to see the angle. I just see like little bits of light. So that's what I would like to do. It's mage hand at least one of them to trigger while it's not pointing at me.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see. You get your mage hand in there, and it's fumbling around, and it's trying to click on all the things that you would expect to release arrows, and it doesn't seem to be able to find anything that would trigger it.
Oh, bummer.
I'm like, come on.
Or you like it pulls on the levers that you expect it to do, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Come on, Kair, just tumble. Do a tumble.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll try to tumble my way through.
Are you gonna try to do exactly what
I am
Clovis
going
did?
to try to do exactly what he did.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Sure.
I'm like, it clearly doesn't look that hard. You want a dexterity roll or you want acrobatics?
Well, it's more flips than rolls. So let's go an acrobatics check.
This gonna be great.
Oh, you're dead.
It's not a natural 1, so it's not an instant failure. You rolled a 2 and got a -1 on your acrobatics. So you raise your hands ready for this perfect twirls and twists, and you don't make it far before you fall on your face.
I guess is the first move. I'm on my head.
Yeah, you hands up and you kind of mark it out and you're like, okay, it's gonna be like this, and then you put your hands down and
Don't shoot.
and you actually just like your arm buckles underneath the pressure of the rest of your cartwheel, and you land face down 1 step further. But
okay.
I try to stifle.
You're just there. You're prone.
At least I'm on the ground.
Yeah, you certainly are.
I'm just gonna. I'll
As
roll
opposed to
over
being in the air?
I'm down on the ground, like I'm flat. I'm not standing.
Yeah, he's laying prone
Okay.
on the ground.
I'm just gonna try to put my knees up and scoot backwards.
Backwards?
And try to get. Well, I
Away?
assume I landed poorly. I'm gonna scoot towards Clovis.
How big are these holes? These arrow turrets.
They are pretty small.
How small?
Pretty small.
Like halfling size?
Are
It is a dwarf
halflings
fortress.
small or are they medium? What size are
I think
they?
halflings are small.
I think we're small, yeah.
If you're
That's why they've only got 25 feet.
if you're small, it looks like maybe you could squeeze through them.
Okay, I got another idea, guys. And I take out do you have that butter skull still?
No, he doesn't.
No,
Oh man, you could have greased
Sold
me
it,
up and
didn't you?
could have got in there.
not for that was worth 50 gold, man. I'm not wasting that on greasing you.
Not buttering you up.
Grease you up. So yeah, no butter skull grease, unfortunately.
All right, well I take out my disguise kit, and I have some oil, some oily.
Some
And
oily makeup.
Yeah, and I rub it on my shoulders, like the parts I know that in my hips, because I haven't been working out as much as I like to.
Sure.
So
That makes sense.
and I'm like, okay, and I crawl back over to who is this? Kair's here, and I say, push me up and into there, just jam me in,
Sure.
just jam me in, just do it.
All right. Is this you want a strength check, Jay?
No, I want go ahead and give me a acrobatics check from Clovis.
Oh, okay.
For me.
You saw mine.
Because that's good, because you're gonna throw me into it, and I'm still gonna try to jump over this arrow thing.
Yeah, and it'll be an acrobatics check from Clovis, and then I'll say that if you need it, it'll be the assist will be an athletics check from Kair, because
Okay.
he's hoisting, and anything above a 10 is going to add a +1. So Kair, you can go ahead and do not with a playing card set. That seems weird. But Kair, yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics check. So between Kair doing he's in a table kind of setup where you're on his back, and he pushes up real hard, and he gives you just enough little ledge for you to nimbly acrobatics your way through the arrow slit, and you move into the room over here.
Okay, guys, I'm in, and I bring all my lights over. So I bring all my, because it's probably dark in here, right?
Yeah, it's dark-ish in here. It's like the arrow
It's
slits.
getting dark in here.
The arrow slits
so
are
bring
letting
in all
in
your lights.
a little bit of light.
So the
amount of
room
light
is
that you
pretty
can see.
illuminated now with my dancing lights
Sure.
and the little light I have. Okay, can I look at one of these arrow things? I'm like, back up, Kair. I'm gonna see if these things are,
Move over to here.
Is the string taunt in this? Like, is it loaded to shoot? Does it look like it's loaded to shoot? I mean, I shoot a crossbow myself.
You see that there are bolts on the directly next to it, but that it is not currently loaded.
All right, guys, it looks like they're not loaded. This one's not loaded, and do I see, are both of these not loaded?
Neither of them are loaded. That is correct.
Okay, guys, it's safe to move around on this side, but I don't know about the other one.
I think we'll go ahead and walk up and check out the gate anyway.
Oh, and I'm gonna walk over to this. Do I notice something now that I'm over here, Jay? This like a little lever?
Yeah. So in the room, you see that there does seem to be a winch, and who
Don't
knows?
call me that.
Who knows what it does? Maybe.
I'm gonna wench that baby.
Yeah, you're gonna winch it. Winch it good. So you begin to winch it hard, and you hear like there's a creak. Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
I'm trying to move this wench. She won't move. She won't budge. Athletics.
You twist it a tiny bit, and you hear it kind of like creak and crawl to a stop, and you can't move it any further than you've been able to budge it.
Did anything move out there, guys?
Yeah. So outside, they saw it go like this humongous portcullis. It like started to rumble, and it went, and then it settled back into place. It looked like it was trying to like break free of all the rust.
I've got an idea. All of you lift the portcullis, and I'll try to wench it at the same time.
Okay.
Wait. Should we look around and see if there's any clues or something written in Dwarvish or something? Maybe I can.
Oh, like Belloc. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Belloc.
Speak
Belloc.
friend. So I'm gonna say that Clovis actually on your pulling and tugging, the winch seems as though it has become stripped, and like you gave it that one like good tug, and it just kind of like, and then it spun out, and you
Actually, Corbin, your idea was pretty good. You should probably look for another way in. You should probably look around.
All right. I want to see if there's any writing or any clues or anything. So
You are a dwarf, so
this is kind of my thing.
while they're doing that, I'm just gonna move down to these arrows right there.
Sure. So you don't see anything besides more ballistas in that room and the one broken winch. You did pass by a set of stairs that you had seen, but there's nothing else of note that you see. Each one
There's
of these
some
ballistas,
stairs that I'm not going down those stairs, guys.
each of the ballistas seems to have about like 5 bolts that are ready to be loaded, but none of them are currently loaded. Sorry.
The 3 of us, like, just try to lift the portcullis like by our hands.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and give that a shot. I'm gonna say that between the 3 of you, and that's all you can put there, you're gonna need to get a 45 on your total athletics to lift that.
Oh my gosh!
Let's give it a shot.
Cool.
Did I see? Okay.
I guess I'm there, so we're all pushing for a 45.
Yep.
Good luck, guys. Oh, 18.
Oh well.
And an 18. You know what? Fine. I will. I'll use my inspiration and try to reroll since we need a 45.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
There you go.
So
That's better.
you guys are able to crack it loose, and with the 3 of you lifting, you are able to lift it up about 5 feet, and then it seems as though it's very much like you're all holding it, like you have to continue holding it, but somebody certainly could get in. It is 5 feet off the ground currently.
Could I slip Bonkers the mace like underneath of it, like using the flat head of the hammer to kind of like prop the thing up?
You definitely don't have a free hand to do that currently.
Well, Spankle's not helping lift.
Oh, what?
Oh, well, weren't you the third that was there? Beatrice.
No, it's
Well, I was
Corbin.
suggesting it. 3 other people like said they were jumped on it, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
Okay, sorry. When the roll happened,
Which is good because everyone else is stronger than Spankle anyway. She's a wimp.
so Beatrice was in there then, because when the roll happened, Beatrice was back here, so I didn't.
Yeah, I think she was
I
over in the
moved.
corner.
So you can try to nimbly place Bonkers in there. I'll say let's go with a dexterity, and we'll have the rating be at a 15.
Oh, wait, I'll burn my
Inspiration.
inspiration. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a little better.
I'll burn it for nothing.
I think
It's
before
not
we
15 points better.
give up and our hands die, on either side of where the door lifted, are there any like not ledges, but as the door lifts, are there any spots that, you know, as the little chain link goes up, that we might be able to like stick a dagger into and hopefully get it stuck, or even a pitten?
You don't see any chain links. You see this kind of like, it's like one of those like folder doors, and it's kind of just going right up into the ceiling. So you don't see any exposed places where you can jam it closed.
Like wedge it.
Yeah.
Bummer. I mean, maybe Spankle can just try to slide underneath.
Yeah.
Yep. That's probably what she would have wind up. You know, she would have had to like slip through you guys anyway in order to
put
try
the
and do
hammer.
it. Can you move me to the other side, Mr. DM?
Yeah, sure. You are in there. You are. What you see is as clearly as before. There's a double door that seems to be barred shut. And you see additional arrow slits. Like, this is not the place you would want to be if you were going in to like storm the castle. A very defensible position.
Fair enough, skis. I'm trying to think. There's nothing. Well, okay, so I can't. Nothing else I can do to try and hold that open for everybody else, is there?
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
And I'm looking around because I went back to see what they were doing because I could hear them move. So I just went back to see like up here and over to this arrow turret to see my friends. I'm like, yeah, go guys! But on my way up, there's like this white. I noticed this white thing on the wall. That's like
a door.
That's a door. That's a door right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that was the lever to open the thing.
No, the lever to open the thing, the winch is right here.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
This bad boy.
So this is a door to walk through?
Yep.
Can I see if it's opens?
Yeah. That one is. Let me make sure that I'm not letting you go somewhere that you shouldn't be. That one is unlocked.
I'm looking to see if there's another way in, guys. There's a door over here.
Do you open the door?
I do.
Okay. You move in. And
it's a super long hallway. I'm getting nervous.
It is indeed a super long hallway.
I'm really nervous, guys.
Are you leaving the door open?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure that happens.
Oh no.
Never mind. I close it.
Don't go wandering off.
Okay. There was a long hallway, and I don't know what to do.
Okay. I opened the door for you. You should be able to move freely through it now.
Yep. I'm in the hallway again. All right. I'm out of the hallway. I'm in the hallway again.
Are you yelling when you're trying to communicate to your friends?
You're yelling that to us.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
cool.
I'm talking like that. Like, I'm not yelling. I mean,
sure, but you just open this door and you're trying to communicate to your friends who are
30 feet away.
We're also
walls.
struggling holding this thing up. Very
Yeah,
hard.
there are holes in the walls. You can certainly project enough to them. I'm not making a claim that would not happen.
Is there a treasure chest next to the door?
Next to the door?
Is that a treasure chest?
Where?
No, I think that's a wall. It looks like a wall.
Okay.
What are you?
Okay, I broke. You know what? I broke this lever. I wonder if there's another lever on the other side. Should I try going on the other side? I'm not going down that hallway. That's scary, guys. I walk back over just to look. I'm just looking down the hallway. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
And again, still, I want to make sure that this is, you're leaving that door open, correct?
Close the door.
I just no. It's not.
I'm leaving that open. Yeah.
Okay.
Clovis, were you raised in a barn?
Yes.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Aren't we all raised in a barn?
No.
Can't say that I
was
would.
raised in the holy cloisters.
Okay, well, that's better than where I was raised, in a barn. What I remember, anyway. We lived in a hole in the ground, kind of like a barn.
Are you a hobbit?
I'm a halfling.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, that's really inappropriate.
I can't believe you. I follow all of your Facebook posts, but I am going to really ding you for this one.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. What should I do, guys? Do you want me to go down the hall, or do you want me to come back over and crawl in this turret? I realize that I'm mostly talking to myself, so I run back over here and go, okay, guys, I'm getting nervous now. Do you want me to climb through here and then go in this one?
Yes.
All right. I try to shimmy my way out this this turret, this arrow turret.
Okay. Yeah. No, you can do that. Let me move you. So you can move. And
Okay. I need someone to help me push me through this one, though.
Oh, come on.
You can't even go through. What do you want? What do you want to happen? It's a dead end. That's a dead end.
So what you felt like when you went through the previous one is that you probably could get through this without any major problems.
All right, I just tap you guys on the shoulder. I'm like, good job, guys. You're looking good. I grease up my shoulders again with the glass of basically my makeup grease.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
And no, is it good? Yeah.
Well,
no, I grease them up. I grease them up.
Go ahead and give a dex or not acrobatics.
Okay, I like take a step back, because I'm gonna kind of just try to not like Trinity Matrix style this, but try to.
Yeah, parkour your way up there.
Is it acrobatics? You said.
Yes.
It's gonna hurt. I hit the wall.
You don't quite make it. Like you try to scurry and scamper.
I told you, guys, I need some help.
I mean, with that roll, you have a +6. What do you mean?
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 2 earlier. So
I had a -1.
You can't quite get up the like 1 foot ledge while also shimmying through.
All right, I take my backpack off. No, that's not a good idea. Never mind. I don't want to do that. I might need something in my backpack. What's in my backpack? You
could probably try one of the other holes. And
there's another one?
Like on the opposite side of the of the gate.
Oh, but okay, guys.
I'm gonna say that one was too difficult for you to navigate.
Okay, I'm gonna slide through here, guys.
And Spangle might be able to help you.
Can someone pull me through?
Oh yeah.
I'm crawling through your legs, which actually I can do because it says I can move through people.
Yeah.
Based on my nimble.
Clovis, what are you doing?
I pop out it's basically shocking. I'm like, hey guys. Okay. I need some help. I'm gonna shimmy in this thing here, but I did not do well. I might need some help. Just if you see my butt hanging, just push it. Just don't even worry.
The old butt push.
I don't mind. But
nice.
I take I really commit this time. Last time I was hesitant because there's a brick wall or a stone wall, but this time I really commit. I back up and I just I'm like and like that.
Yeah, it's that beautiful thing that you see parkour guys do only when there's nice soft gymnastics cushions that are below them. It's kind of like the jump, turn, twist, and you deftly jump through and land like hands first and cartwheel and then land on your feet as you make your way into it, and you twist into it.
And I just check again to see if these are, hell, there's another lever here, guys. I'm gonna try to twist this one while you guys are holding. Okay, let's all do this together.
Yeah, go ahead and give another athletics check.
All of us?
No, just you
Oh.
for now.
Guess it depends on what you get.
Da, 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 da. I'll say that this one, while everybody is holding it up, each of the people that are holding, go ahead and roll an athletics check, and for each 1 over 10, we'll add 1, like an assist. All right, sweet, cool. So with them lifting and you winching, the portcullis does break free, and you're able to latch.
Spangle.
Spangle somehow is holding on and doing pull-ups on it.
Whoa, you guys! Let me down.
Spangle,
and
don't be silly.
It breaks free and it rolls on up right into the ceiling where it seems to latch into place and stay in the up position.
And I run to this window to look, and I'm like, did it work? And I'm like, it worked.
Yeah, no, you guys, you can move freely through that area now.
I'm like stretching my arms and stuff. They're all stiff from holding that thing up.
Oh yeah, you guys definitely have some like lactic acid buildup. It's very difficult. Like you feel like tomorrow's leg day for sure because you don't want to do that again.
Wherever I go, I bring my lights just as a bonus action to move them. Just,
sure. Yeah.
I can't.
You could draw them and then you'd be able to move them. So
okay.
I mean,
I'll do it
because they don't. I don't have them set to actually have a.
Yeah, I know. And that's fine.
They don't have a token.
Right, I don't have a token right now. I didn't know that. Or I'll create them and have give them light at a later time.
And that's totally fine.
Oh, thanks.
Oh wait, I'm gonna make them boxes.
I want to go through this door.
I was playing with it, and all of a sudden I teleported. I was scared.
Oh, I haven't teleported yet. I want to teleport.
Oh, don't teleport. That's less fun. So here,
I'll get the spell eventually.
I will move you guys through, and I'll even take down the thing there.
I left that door open.
Is this door open?
I know you did.
I see red squares of death, and I'm scared now.
Spangle, no, that is the barred double doors.
Okay.
So there's 2 bars on it.
Can't Clovis get to it from the other side?
I'm in a dead end.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I saw.
Oh, those are his lights. Okay.
I saw. So I see stairs. Do you guys see stairs? I'm like yelling.
We see another door.
I can't see them. So, you said we're not supposed to make Hobbit jokes, but in front of us is a sealed door.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. It's nice knowing you.
That's funny.
I'm like, I see you guys. Peekaboo. I pet Corbin's head. I reach my hand out and I reach back in. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I guess I don't. There's nothing else in here, guys. I have to go down one of these hallways. Oh God.
So I'll walk over to one of the little hidey hole. I don't want to go through it. Walk over to one of these. I'll hold up my arm and towards you, Clovis, and
who is that?
It's me. It's Kair. Hi, I can help you.
All right.
If you're not feeling particularly I don't know what the right word is, courageous. This could certainly help you a ton.
Okay.
So I'll reach out my arm and for you to reach out to mine. And
I grab onto it like I'm trying to pull you in.
Invisibility on you.
I'm invisible.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
I feel your hand, but I see nothing. But hopefully that helps, makes you a little more up for exploring.
Okay, and I whisper, "There's a door over here. I'm gonna go in this other door."
Well, I probably don't hear you because you're whispering,
Okay.
but it's. I'm glad.
So, I'm going to stealthily open this door.
You will open it in just a moment here. I just want to make sure.
Invisibility.
Yeah.
The creature touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible.
Yeah,
Spell ends when attacks or casts a spell. Sweet.
All right,
as long as I stay quiet.
Go ahead and move that door. Select.
And if I get hit, I gotta make sure I hold concentration if something were to hit me.
Sure. All right, you should be able to move through that door now.
But before, so if I very, very sneakily walk into this hallway, but I don't bring my lights with me at this time. Can I see anything, or is it just completely pitch black?
Let's see.
I don't have dark vision. I believe halflings don't have it, so.
Yeah,
it's really...
this is indeed a dark area.
Okay. I am going to bring my lights down then, and I'm going to put them at and I'm going to put them. I don't know where they went because I didn't bring them with me, so I'm going to just draw them again. Just draw. I'll put one there, and one there. I'm only bringing two. And I stealthily walk down this hallway. I see some black things, which I'm starting to worry about.
So you're placing it where that light is currently, where that red box is?
Yes.
And
I'm just taking step by a time. I'm gonna stop there. I'm being sneaky.
Yeah, you're being super duper sneaky. You notice where you are that there is some rubble a little bit further down the hallway.
Is there some rubble? Okay.
Just some rubble.
Barney?
I sneak it off. I'm just going.
Some
keep
Barney
on,
rubble trouble.
Keep on sneaking. Keep on sneaking.
Yeah, super sneaky.
Keep on sneaky.
Yeah.
Keep on sneaky. I sniff the air before I cross this. I just sniff it.
You give me as you're sniffing the air, you smell kind of like a faint smell of like rotten, of gross, of like dark, dank, rottedness.
Okay.
And
like rotted things. Okay. I'm going.
Yeah, it's also very dusty. This place has not been particularly it's clear that this has been not kept up. Nobody's come in here to dust every few days. As you get to the right around where you are, you can see that there's some kind of like burrowed out area in the wall right there to your left.
Okay. I just really, as sneakily but as quickly as I tiptoe past that point. I'm going to just go 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to here. Oh my dear Lord.
Yeah, so you walk into this room and there
I don't know what's in it. I didn't go into the room, but I think I see something that starts to bother me.
Do you want to tell me what you see that starts to bother you?
I don't know. I don't know. Can anyone else see what I see?
No.
In this room, you do see some debris and rubble on the ground, and you look up and you see that it clearly has fallen from above, and it seems as though there was some kind of a landslide or an earthquake that hit Axholm at some point that caused a cave-in for this particular room.
Okay, cave in. All right, I'd like to try to open this door here.
You also notice that in this room there's a particularly heavy smell of death that is just assaulting your nostrils. Like as you've moved further and further down this corridor, it's getting much more rotten and deathly.
Okay.
It hangs very heavy in the air.
Okay. That's I'm starting to feel a little more nervous, but I would like to just see if this door opens.
Which one?
Just extra quietly. This one right here that leads back to my friends.
Yeah, that door opens. Are you open? Are you just testing it to see like if it's locked?
I tested it to see if it was like I just gently turned down the knob, and if it opens, I'd like to creak it open. I don't want it to creak. I'd like it to be oiled.
You can want what you want. I understand. You're being as cautious as you can is what you're trying to say, right?
Yes.
So the door, it no resistance. This is an interior door.
It's really nice.
And it does indeed open.
Is there a locking mechanism on it at all?
No. This is just a door. Let me move the thing for you on the dynamic lighting layer. Move that across so you can move freely and have that door be open, but also be open. This door is open.
I'd like to quietly close that door.
No, you're making me go back to that layer and close the door. Okay, so
just so you know, we can just keep it.
Oh no, that's important. So we'll
because there was a heavy scent of death there, so that that's why I'm closing that. That's been unusual.
Yeah. So you walk into this room. You don't have any light right now, do you?
I don't have any light, but I can bring my light. Now that I've moved into the room, I can bring the lights that were there just into the room.
Okay.
Because they can, or I can, let's see, what does it say? I think I can already cast it, but I put it in.
Yeah. You've got your lights. You can move them as you see. Oh, you can't actually see it, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was wondering if they can move through walls or.
Yeah, they can on our game.
Okay, so then I just pull them into the room.
Okay, so you have you're in this room, and it's a 40-foot high ceiling, and there are these 4 large pillars that seem to be holding up the room. And there's a thick layer of dust that covers the ground, and it's just very, very dusty. It's been settling for ages. There's not a lot in the room besides more doors.
Okay. I go to this door that I believe because I see the turrets here, so I'm thinking that must be where they are. My friends are there, and I look around for a lock, like an interior lock that will unlock it.
So you see on this door that it's like literally a bar, like it's barred shut. So you could certainly try to.
Oh, I understand. It's like one of those old school bars that locked it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd like to remove that.
And it's kind of got like a locking mechanism. So if you gotta try to like move, like it has like a latch that has the bar like kept in place.
Okay, so can I unlatch it?
Yeah, give me do you have thieves tools or anything?
I forgot I wanted to buy some thieves tools.
Got a dagger.
So by this point anyway, I recognize to a degree it's going to be irrelevant up to this. I was thinking, well, Spangle Luxie probably would have tried mage handing through the door to see if there was a bar on the opposite side. So I was thinking oh yes, I should have bloody done that. I didn't want to interrupt the adventure. But so while Clovis is getting ready to do that bar is definitely gonna be jiggling whether that's gonna interfere with you or not. That's what
freak out. Be like, what the?
It's haunted. Yeah. It's haunted.
There's a pressure plate. Yeah. So if you don't have these tools, you could give me.
I have a bolt and a trinket, and some duct tape.
Oh. Well, duct tape is exactly what you needed. That gets the job done. No, if you go ahead and use like a, do you have a dagger or anything?
Yeah. I don't want to hit it though. I'd like to.
You can try to like, ding ding ding. You can give me just a dexterity check.
Okay. You don't want a sleight of hand.
Would that be better for you?
It's actually
more numbers.
It actually is the same.
Okay,
So.
go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. Nice. Yeah, you slip the pointy end into the hole and jiggle it, and in 9 months, who knows? You pop the lock off, and it falls to the ground, and it looks as though you are free to lift the bar at this point.
I lift the bar and say that it's jiggling. I'm like, Spangle, is that you?
The bar. What do you do with the bar? It's heavy. It's a very heavy bar.
I'm like, I'm trying to
Okay.
I'm holding it up, like balancing it back and forth.
Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
I hope you're doing that while still invisible. That'll be interesting to see.
I am invisible.
It's still invisible.
Athletics check. But the mage hand was helping me lift it, right?
Sure, up to like 5 pounds.
I'm about to say, like, I think it's 10 pounds.
Oh,
It's
10
not-
pounds. Cool. Yeah.
Which is probably 5 pounds more than Spangle Luxie can lift, but that's not even there.
I'll say that you have it stabilized. You're balancing it, but you're unable to get it to the ground easily. So it's kind of like floating in the air.
Okay.
Spangaluxy goes to help, and some is whacking at it to make it fall to the ground.
I'm like, what? And all you guys see is this floating bar. Someone take the bar!
Spangle Luxie is so proud. She's like, I knew my mage hand was strong. Look, guys, look. I thought I could only lift little things, but look at it. It's holding up the bar. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, you guys.
And you see me guys, I'm making zigzags in the room trying to balance this thing.
So was Spangle proclaiming that in a? How excited were you?
On us, she's super thrilled because she knew her, she was kind of tired of waiting around. And then she's like, you know what, I'm gonna try and lift that bar. And then as soon as she tried that, bam, the bar is lifted, and I can see it's just lifting. It's just floating there. I can see it's super heavy, right? But my little 10-pound mage hand is carrying it around. She's super chuffed. She's like, I am a goddess,
Sure. Okay.
I can feel the goddess's power flowing through me. It's amazing.
Someone grab this bar from me.
That could.
I'm gonna.
Clovis, where are you?
I'm holding the bar.
What?
I'll run over to the floating bar and do my best to grab it from the floating bar.
Sure. Go ahead. And make an athletics check.
Okay.
All right, you grab it, and you can wield it as you see fit with an 18.
Okay, I actually intend to take it over to the portcullis and put it against the wall, standing it straight up. So if the thing were to fall, hopefully it has enough oomph to stop it from falling.
Sure, that makes sense.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's what I want. And
well, I want to do it. I have to take it to dexterity check, but okay.
That's
you are going in between people. I don't know hear it. So you guys are reunited, and it feels so good.
Okay.
We can't see him though.
we heard him
Corbin.
complaining though.
Corbin, there's something behind this door you should check out. Right here. This door. Corbin, come on.
Hold on.
This door right here. Corbin, Jesus.
I'm looking around.
I don't trust a ghost telling me what to do. All right.
Yeah.
Aren't you the one that made?
That's my first time using that spell. I don't really know how it works, but I had an idea.
There's this
It
door's
makes a person
unlocked,
invisible.
and there's rubble behind there. Maybe some of your family's back there.
Oh, jeez.
That's dark.
Well,
Because it's dark
well,
in there.
That's
Get
seriously
it?
messed
It's
up.
dark in the cave. You said I was bad with
can
the
dwarves see in the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Elves and dwarves.
Yep.
Elves.
Gosh, I have to pee so bad.
That sucks.
You gotta wait 7 more minutes.
God,
I-
anything. It's like dangerous at this point.
I have dark vision.
Why didn't you go pee-pee when you had a
I
chance?
did.
It's
He
been
drinks
less
all
than
the
an hour.
water.
Damn it.
Okay.
Now saying it out loud, it makes me have to go even more. Come up with a plan. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Okay, well, Kyer, you can see because of my lights, and everyone else can see because of their dark vision. Kyer, I think you should go through there.
Okay.
No,
Do
this
it.
is.
I'm
Let's go
game.
together. Let's go together.
I'll
All right.
go with you. I'm invisible.
Look, invisible person should lead.
Kyer,
Let's-
you see.
But how do you know
Look,
if they're leading or not?
Well, let's go with
Because
the
he's
DM's not
invisible.
present, so we can't
I
get
still
hurt.
can't. I still can't walk through him even if he's invisible. Like,
I
I
can
thought we
go.
opened all the treasure chests.
What is over here? Why are you scared?
No,
I'm-
there was.
I don't know.
This area is open. When I went, so I went in both of these rooms. I went
Can
over
you-
to
can
this
you
side.
ping it? I don't. Okay, there you go.
Okay, I went to this one, and it has more open with tunnels. This one, there's like it leads downstairs. Like there's a long, there's like it was more like this. I'll show you. So it was like I went down this hallway. You see that red thing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then I like opened up to here, and then there was this door, but I couldn't go. I didn't go through because I got nervous. And then there's stuff over here, but it's like this room has tunnels. So I thought maybe as an explorer, you guys would like to go through that.
okay.
Where was the death smell coming from? Again?
The
Uh,
door here right now.
Right up here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Like a little actually a little further down, like right here.
Okay.
Come.
Yeah, whoever that yellow, yeah, Spangle, that's right. It was right there.
Okay.
And I became invisible up here, I believe. Yeah. No, I became invisible over here.
So
Yeah.
am I opening this door again for you guys? Is what I
Yes.
hear?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm invisible.
There's gonna be something terrifying in there. We're gonna die.
No, we're fine. I don't think we can light a torch if we smell death.
Yeah, you don't need to light. You don't need to light a torch. I
You
just
got
push.
flashing lights.
I can push my lights in.
Oh, should
No.
I douse my light? Who actually needs light? Just
Not me.
Kyer, right?
Kyer and I.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you can move through that
Half don't
door.
have dark vision. No. Okay.
Sorry, and thank you guys.
I put one light here, and I put one light here, so that we can see, or
Sure.
so that I can see.
I did. I'll start-
Spangle still has her light running.
Okay, guys, be very quiet now.
Should we do stealth checks?
You're not getting a good stealth check for me. I got heavy armor.
Are you being stealthy?
I encourage everyone to be very stealthy.
So
Okay.
the closer that you guys move into this room, upon opening the door, you do smell exactly that smell that Clovis was saying that you were going to as you came in, and it's just like reeking rotted death. It
Ew,
smells-
Clovis, that's disgusting. I mean, that's disgusting.
Yeah, well, you're about that loud when you say it, Spangle. So
I go. I'm sorry. I had extra burrito for lunch.
yeah, way extra. So you as you guys are clanking through there, because the loudest of the louds
hide
are
right here.
around, you hear a faint noise over the clatter that Spangle has made, and
Yeah.
you hear it
Oh.
coming from the south, through that little tunnel that's going south there.
It's there.
Whoops.
You
Are all dead.
I think
Yeah.
I deleted myself.
so you guys are all dead now. No, so I just want to make sure that I get everything correct here. Doom, doom,
It's a
doom.
cave in. It was nice knowing everyone.
No. Well, yes, there was indeed a cave in here at some point, but
But
that's
now there's a fire.
right, and it's a major fire. So you, I'm gonna move these guys over here, and move them over to that, and then get them over here.
And I deleted myself, just so you know.
You deleted yourself?
Yeah, I put myself back on the map. I don't have any visual.
Oh, weird.
capabilities.
It looks like your token's still in there.
I know I put my token back on the map because I thought I could put it back on, but
There's two of you now.
I know.
Yeah.
I try to do it. I try to do it twice.
Can we just clone ourselves and make like an army and
Yeah, let's go.
We got this, guys.
I guess you could. So yeah, I'll figure out why that happened. Actually, I can probably grab.
You probably have to put me. You probably have to put me on the map. I think I probably can't put myself on the map.
Yeah, and it has.
Well, we were trying to put Joe on the map.
All right, Clovis. Here, let me grab one of you. Control C, and then get back over to Axholm. And see if I can see if that works. Did that?
Yeah.
Did that work for you?
Yeah, that worked.
Cool. All right.
And then the others poofed.
So
yeah, and I was right here. Whoa! Corbin, be careful.
So you you smell a distinct a distinky coming from down this hall, and it is the smell is very much getting stronger as you get to the edge there. There's a strong smell coming from down this hallway, and you do see on the ground there are like little digits and shards of bone that are littering the ground.
Corbin, be very careful. I will stay right here, hidden. I'm invisible.
You're the worst.
All right, I'd like to be as stealthy as possible from here on out.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
But I assume we all got to do it.
Shoot.
So yeah,
That is not stealthy, sir.
Not if we don't move. Not if we don't move. Oh, that's a great stealth check.
Yep.
Just like a
Better than
dwarf.
Spangle.
it is indeed better than Spangle. Spangle may have alerted.
Oh,
Oh my God. All right.
So
we're going hot and heavy in here.
This is what we get for trying.
we're coming in hot, guys.
We should have just said we wanted to be
I move
stealthy.
way back here. Just
You're
so-
invisible.
You are the safest one.
I'm only invisible for a little bit.
Yeah.
You get an hour.
So I'm
Martin's
gonna
going first.
I'm gonna say that before you move any closer, you hear a like a chattering and and some coughing and the noise of like just like skin rubbing against these rough hewn walls that are down this corridor, and then they become silent for a moment before
Yeah, silent but deadly.
yeah, it does stink. At which point, after a moment of silence, you hear the screech of something otherworldly, something undead that begins echoing down the tunnel, and it sounds like it is scampering towards you at a very fast rate.
Sweet.
We're
And,
gonna die.
and,
Clovis is out of there.
and Clovis, Clovis, you are where you are. You are back there. So
Yeah. I'm back here.
no movement from there.
Oh no, I was moving myself. Like I'm not actually moving, but I'm just making that fun pattern.
And I'll say that we'll find out more next week as you explore Axholm and go deeper into the depths of this accursed fortress.
Sweet.
All right.
Like those old campy movies with the skeleton and the shield and
Scary movie style.
So
Yeah.
so thanks for playing, guys, and thanks for being on time, and thanks for everything. This went well, and no blue screen of death, so I didn't end early, and things are good. Things are rocking.
Things are good.
Not for our heroes.
No, not for you guys. It's gonna be really bad.
No, for you guys it will be bad. Spangle and I are getting out of there.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna
What?
use Ensnare
What?
on Kurt.
Actually, you got a cleric. You should be able to do some fun stuff against undead, right?
Turn undead, all that fun stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put up a BRB for 5 minutes, get the Xbox up, and we're gonna play some Overwatch, and we will pick up where we left off last week on the real House-elves of New Phandalin. Womp, 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 womp. Only because I have the button. Oh no, that's crickets. Damn it.
There you go.
That
Perfect.
works.
That was a good one.
You crickets your own joke.
I think that was on purpose.
All right, guys. We will see you next week. And if you're hanging around for some
ya.
Overwatch, let's get some placement matches done. Because I haven't done mine.
Go.
Peace.
Good
I haven't done mine either.
Good exploring, guys.